Hello everybody, good afternoon. Hope you had a lovely weekend. We are back on it. The situation is we are going to be diving into some arena to start with, as we are now pretty much usually beginning to do so, just simply because we get so much XP and stuff. It's actually just kind of worth doing, especially if you can roll stuff into last hero. Maybe we'll play a little bit more and do some Blastgang or something, because I've still got to finish this weekly. 33k XP to get, 13 more kills or something. That's probably worthwhile, right? But for the time being, what I did this morning was I re-rolled a load of these into last hero again as usual. Claim at least 4th place, which should be nice and easy, and then eliminate 15 and 15 enemies with headshots. I mean, most of the kills in last hero are headshots anyway, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get that done with this. I did have one that's marksman, and I ended up not using that. I ended up like rolling that away. I think it's probably like the first one that I've like rolled away in ages, actually. Let's play. Thing is, like, it's so efficient to play Chop Shop because it's really, really small. Let's have a look at the other ones. So some of the others are like quite little as well, because these ones that are like, oh, you need to place 4th, it's actually a lot harder if you're on some of the bigger maps with like 10 people. So it really should be like the top 3rd or something as the way the quest is designed. I thought they'd redesigned Bay 5 so it was smaller, but anyway, we'll just do Chop Shop because it's 6 people. Maybe they haven't updated the overlays, I don't know. Hey Snowy. And hey Michael. DT Rat, been having invincible scavs every raid on EU servers even after reinstalling the game. Anything could help. Invincible scav in what? Like literally can't be killed, or like what? Like maybe it's just the game that's broken. Like maybe the network was down. When were you playing? Like today? Or was this like yesterday? Maybe something was wrong with the servers.
Gold, please.
I've not heard of that otherwise though. Jock, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. Appreciate. Welcome in. So yeah, as I said, we're getting started with some dailies. It's a good warm-up these days. I did actually... So I kept complaining a couple of times between going from this game and to the main game. And yeah, I realised that my sensitivity was different in Arena. And I don't really know how that even happened, but my sensitivity was... I've been 0.5 forever in EFT. And it's 0.3 in Arena. And I've been playing Arena with it at 0.3. And I'm like, well, maybe I should just keep it at 0.3 then, because I've had a lot more PvP in Arena, even without playing it that much, right? It's like 30, 20, 30, 40 kills or whatever per game. Maybe I should keep it at 0.3, so we'll see. My shots don't work, my hand's stuck in the animation. Are you using the double barrel shotgun? If you're using the double barrel shotgun, stop using the double barrel shotgun, because that would be the reason. The double barrel shotgun is like hyper mega uber bugged, and if you carry it with you, it stops your main gun from firing, it stops your meds from working. I had it myself. I got warned by it by people, and I was like, nah, it'll be fine. And I used it, and it stopped my gun from working. It was crazy. It's actually crazy. I'm doing Hell on Earth too. That's the reason. They fixed the bug where Arena resets your quest trade levels? Yes. Yeah, that's the reason. That's why. It's because you're using a double barrel shotgun. So it's mega bugged. We're just going to have to go up here. Ah! Oh God, someone's coming up the stairs. No, there's someone down there too. What a strange bug. Yeah, that'll be why. Yeah, it's just a real mess. Oh, I didn't kill him either. Man, how many times do I have to shoot the guy? Okay, never mind. Early B stream. What about one tree? Yeah, I kind of like. The guy killed me again. All right. Where is he dead now? No, he's dead. That wood sound. Oh. There we go. Someone there. A lot of people around here. There's someone down there. Go, go, go. Got him. I need more headshots, actually. There's one. I thought he'd peek out again. I often try and do that thing where, like, whoa. Where, like, you... He was, like, really glitchy, that guy. Whoa. I don't like coming through that bit. Warming up in arena? Yeah, I'm just doing dailies. Just doing dailies. Oh. Oh, this guy cooked him. Oh, I did get him. Thankfully, I did get him. I'm not sure. Yeah, I should need to swap out my laser in this game though for it. Is it true therapist for in-game trader? According to Axel, apparently there was an interview in Russian that was done, and that's going to be the case. That was clean. Is that someone there? No. I think I'm gonna get shot from behind. Yep. Need help? I didn't know you weren't allowed to kill DMCs on life outside. There. You have to do. There's like a whole bunch of makeup quests you have to do. Oh god. Yep. Here's someone jumping. Sometimes it's hard to hear in a shop where people are, because there's so much sound. Oh, I'm actually not doing very well. Need to get my game face on a bit. This is custom loadout? Yeah, this is a custom loadout, yeah, for sure. Whoa, he was a lot closer than I thought he was going to be. Now we're cooking. A bit better. 4x the guy. Oh no, I didn't drag my mouse fast enough. Okay, we're getting better now. Okay, we got the E-limbs one. I think I got double teamed then on both sides. Whoa! Hose the man down. Whoa! I mean, it looks decent with this mode. Last tier is like really good for just aim practice. How is he not dead? No way. It's a little fast-paced. It is a little, yeah. Like, you can play Blastgang if you want. Or like Teamfight or something if you want something a bit more tactical. Depends what you want to do, really. Whoa. Oh, how do I kill that guy? Still not dead. Yeah, this map is very, very, very quick. I played a really rare one the other day. I played... Yeah, who did you die to? Over here. Terrible aim. There's only 6 people on this map. Ah! That's better. Oh, this guy's AFK. Oh, he has my number. Pays per for doing 1 or 2 dailies in a single match for long enough. Yeah, like basically it's good for doing like the quickest daily tasks that you can, and then playing the actual base game. In my opinion. Oh, he died to someone. 19 there. Oh, he's hurting. He's hurting. I'm hurting more. And he put a launch a bit torturous. Yeah, it's a lot better now. Genuinely a lot better now. He's got him. I was lucky. From there. Play a bit of arena. Yeah, it is improving for sure. And like maybe we play a little bit of Blastgang after this. I don't know. That guy was lagging all over the place. I meant to ADS down. Oh no, ADS back. So. Have you tried MCX this vibe? Not really. Not because of the expense of the ammo, I think, and it will always spawn there. Oh, someone's in there. Who's around there? There we go. We were doing crap, and then I had to kind of focus a little bit more. Okay, so I don't know if I actually got all the headshots that I needed. We'll have to see. Oh, I actually did alright in the end. Did okay. I was like bottom of the pack with like 20 odd kills. Somebody went AFK though at one point. So, you know, that clearly helps, right? Yeah, but yeah, I ended up playing Sawmill for the first time on Last Hero. I just queued all the maps and I got queued into Sawmill. I was just like, wow, that's really random. And it was actually really fun. I actually quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, CBJ a bit expensive. Yeah, like, CBJ, I guess you can buy it from Peacekeeper though. So I could try it now. Like, it's good. It's definitely a good bullet. I did do them all. Okay, good. Yeah. And we got this thing, the rare loot crate. Oh, I've actually got 2 random loot crates. Custom loadout's basically mandatory? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. You wouldn't want to use, like... I don't think you'd want to use the presets. I don't know what presets they've even got in here. Like, standard ones. Like, you know, it's... I guess, like, that's okay. But, like, who would use that? I mean, some people use that optic. With 5601, I guess it's alright. And the thing is, for Last Hero, the Last Hero presets that I use don't have any meds. Because you don't need any meds at all, right, for Last Hero. So I've got one set up for each one for Last Hero. So I can complete dailies for. And then I started making, like, an assault. And, like, I only did one so far. So that for something a bit more balanced. So you can play, like, the other game modes. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm torn on as to whether to bother doing this. I think I probably should, but... I think I probably should do the daily. Sorry, the weekly. But I've got to kill like 13 more enemies, which is maybe going to take like, it depends. Like it could take It could even take like 3 or 4 games if I like kind of suck, you know? Let's see. Maybe, you know, maybe let's just do it. I started slightly early, so let's just go unranked Blastgang and then play like any map. All Skybridge Bay 5. I've only played Skybridge a little bit. I've only played it 1 time. I've not played Blastgang on the others at all. Let's just do 1 more. We'll just try it. Like maybe today and tomorrow we'll do 1 each day of Blastgang as well as Last Hero. And do it that way. Like 30k XP is kind of hard to say no to, just for getting like 13 kills. So, Arena really helped me. I was always scared of engagements because of gear fear. The last month's starting helped me get a much better feel for PvP. Yeah, I mean, it is good. It is good because you're not paying for the kits or anything. So you can just play and experience the game without any of the like the fear or whatever. So you can actually improve your FPS skills. I think it's actually huge for people who, yeah, as you say, have gear fear or like struggling with getting into the game and whatnot. I think it is actually pretty big. I'll play Arena to try out some of the meta builds to see which ones I want to invest into. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, because you actually get combat practice with it. It's all well and good. I guess like also the thing is, you know what's technically kind of cool about Arena, which I actually didn't really think about this, but like you can technically just like try out builds without buying the stuff because you can't do that in base Tarkov. You know, you have to buy the things and then go to the shooting range. Arenas have become 10 times better at hip firing. This is the thing. It literally is just muscle memory and practice. And in this game, like, I don't know how many kills I've got in the base game, but I can't imagine I have more than, I don't know, I can't have more than like 50, 60, 70 PMC kills on the base game. There's no way. I'm probably 50 maybe. Maybe more. Somewhere between 50 and 100 is my guess. But like in that last match, we literally like had 46 battles with people. You know, it's like a you know, a month and a bit's worth of PvP practice in like 10 minutes. It's absolutely bonkers. I have to select this. So you're only apparently allowed to have like 2 presets from each like class tree in Arena and in Blastgang. So it says slots unlocked 1 out of 2. And I have to pick this because I actually haven't made a preset for the others because I couldn't be bothered. Safe Scubber, thank you. No problem. No problem. Welcome in. I found guns that weren't really on my radar. We're just practicing building guns in Arena. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So we're defending. What are we playing? Oh, Bay 5. I'm guessing the bomb point. Is Bay 5 just 1 bomb point? Has anybody played Arena and know? Oh, you know what? I didn't actually put my announcement out. Whoops. I should have put my Discord announcement out. I didn't actually say I was streaming. Whoops. Right, there we go. Oh no, there are 2 bomb sites, okay. Gotta be careful not to go too far. Which side am I blue? I guess it's over here. Oh, the map is actually a bit different. I should have seen how many there were before I went in. I wasn't sure if we were fighting like 1 or 3. And that lane's blocked off. That lane's not blocked off on the other ones normally. Okay, so we went B side last time. We'll get A side this time. 12 to go. Good point. Yeah, we're just getting kills. That's all we really need here. Okay, oh, so A, yeah, so we go A. Let's have a look. Oh, you can go around here, okay. Oh yeah, Golden Star, good point. Thank you. I always forget on this because on Last Hero, I just like never need to use it. Can you get around that side? There's a laser down here. Got him. Oh wait, they planted. Where's it? Where? It doesn't say they planted or anything, does it? Oh no, it's just the backpack. Okay, they haven't planted. There we go. Nice! 3 kills. Alright, cool. So, 10 to go, I guess. That was nice. We'll try this way again. It's quite good going from Last Hero into this as well, because then when an opportunity is like, up, you're like kind of ready to go. Pre-med. Oh, yeah, thank you. Literally forget every time. No, the people kind of look slow when they're running. I don't know why. Sort of look slow. So let's look for these red boys. Whoa. Damn it! We got pooped on with M855A1 in our head. Dang. Yeah, it's kind of good that there's like a few different modes for like some slower pace stuff and some like faster pace stuff. This guy's like killing. Where's this guy with the VSS? He's like nailing people. This dude. The spectator cam's like so weird. Because it doesn't necessarily reflect like what people are actually doing in the game. It's like desync and stuff on it. I guess is this showing us like, I guess it must be showing us like the server's perspective. So people come onto screen and they don't fire because we're like witnessing Peaker's advantage IRL maybe. Or maybe not. I just killed you, I'm eating poop. GG's, man. Let's have a fun game. So used to see homies running with speed axe on. Everyone looks like you're roughly the same speed. No one's carrying 30 to 40 kilos of loot. Maybe. I guess it does. I guess it is normal. I don't know. Maybe it's also just because of the perception of speed on Last Hero. Should we go a different way? What's this way? Go. Okay, this is people holding this angle here, right? I think. I wonder, can you can't see over there. Someone coming? I think technically seen out there. I think the audio is the same in Arena, I think. Where's my dude gone? No. They plant it over here then. So where's the score? Where's the like scoreboard things? Oh no! Give me a while I solder. Hey maniac. Converted a prime to a tier 1. Thank you, Flea. I'm getting rinsed. What's up? Hey, Kinder.
Nice.
Have more people problem with Lightkeeper that don't get the quest? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get there. But I've seen lots of people having issues with it. Primus priming. Thanks for the 5 months. Thank you.
Primus priming.
Maybe I'll go the other way. Maybe I'll go left this time because it feels like there's quite a lot of the map that's changed over that side, and that's fine. You can usually go out of here. Oh yeah, meds. Yes, there's lots of people who don't get quests on Lightkeeper. I don't know whether it's something to do with like the pause that they've made for Arena. Like, who knows? Maybe those things are related. I wouldn't be surprised. What happens when you go through the middle? Oh, that's what happens. How do you know I was there? I think maybe I just got unlucky. When did you get CBJ? It's on Peacekeeper 4. I don't think it's that much. It's like maybe $6? I don't think it's hugely expensive. The laser is like really weird on the spectate mode. What happens when you go through the middle? Well, I thought I was going to get naded. Yeah. What timing? I know, that was like, I think that was just terrible timing. I'm just like trying to not force myself into like rushing places because I don't need to in this. I guess, oh yeah, so they haven't planted yet, I guess, because we could just hear the... We can hear the backpack going off. This site as well, the boss with the laser in it, doesn't give you a point fire bonus either. Let's say I was trapping myself on humanitarian supplies. Forgot you can buy the MREs. 2k hours, yep. Yeah, it's the same as the Holosun. You don't get the point fire bonus because it's not an actual like laser device. It's like weird. Yeah, the MREs thing is an absolute classic. This thing is an absolute classic. People don't know. Right. That's a friend of mine. Okay, there's only 2 of them. He was behind that left box. No way. Was he gold instead of morphine? Yeah, because it ended up being cheaper overall. Yo, Gunsmith 22 when? Those guys are racing? Soon. Soon TM. Basically when I get around to it. I've been quite busy doing a whole bunch of stuff recently. So when I get around to it. Yeah, 4 kills. So this is the thing, it takes quite a long time to get kills in these game modes. It's nowhere near as fast as Last Hero. Maybe it's just worth re-rolling the weeklies to Last Hero. Probably is. Probably takes a lot less time. Get like 4 kills per game or something. Actually, maybe I can get more than that. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I needed 17 in total. I think I have 13. So now at 9. We've got 9 to go. Oh yeah, you get to pick again, don't you? I should probably make like a slightly different. I'm not like super happy with the AK-12. There's a rep bug fix for playing Arena. I wanted to do ref quest, but was wary of having the quest reset on me. You just currently, apparently, you just can't progress with them. You just simply can't progress with them. So you get to like various ref quests, and then they just won't progress any further. So it's not like the rep bug for rolling rep back. That doesn't happen anymore. So you won't get your trader rep like ruined by doing the ref stuff. But you just can't progress, really. That's the issue. Are you trying to do kill tasks, so re-roll for the crates? I just kind of don't really care what the reward is, particularly. I mean, obviously Legos is nice, but... I'll go around the back. Can I get through this one? Oh, the little peek. I love it. The little peek. Armor team update. I'm actually working on an armor video right now. Whoa, this guy messed us all up with the org. Holy hell. Yeah, I'm doing an armor guide at the minute. It's probably what I'm going to look at next. I think. Like, it's pretty much the same. But there's, like, differences in things you can actually get. So yeah. I'm always amazed at people's ability to corner peek and then just kill you immediately. I always find it really difficult. Like, in those situations, I normally just die. Yeah, we'll follow the bomb man. Rip the infinite gat craft, exactly. I you said armor guide? Like armor the... Yeah, no, armor, just armor plates. I still think it's kind of unfortunate that AACPC is basically just like the best craft, the best armor or whatever. Grenade warfare. I gotta be careful about not shooting the boys here.
In base.
I couldn't tell where they were going to come from. I was just kind of stuck. Just with spamming the ref level 3 CPCs? Yeah, that's basically how it goes. Yo, Special! Thank you for the 5 gifteds, man. Thank you for the 5 gifteds. I'm just thinking one well-placed nade there. The hardest part for me about these game modes and playing pubs is just like not knowing where the team is. That's why I tend to just go like with as many people as I can. Because I find it very hard like not knowing where the rest of my crew are. My target acquisition is not good. That's a solo. Wow, this guy's killing it.
Good job.
How are we gonna get more kills in these game modes? I guess knowing the map is the way, isn't it, really? Map knowledge, the corner peaks, and then the team comms. My boy ran out of ammo. Right, what's been going on elsewhere? Where's the signs? Where you guys at? Ah, there they are. So there's two. Standing behind me. Ah, defend? That's actually probably okay. Oh. We killed this guy as he came through. Because I think, like, yeah, there was only two of them. I killed one, there was one left. And if it was planted at the other one, then that was actually alright. Have some people replace tasks until they get last hero? Me too. But I wasn't sure if that was going to be a good idea to do it for the weekly. Like, I definitely do that for the dailies, 100%. But for the weekly, I'm not sure if that is good or not. Because last hero is like... Well, it's just expensive is the problem. Prone plus vector equals more kills. Maybe. A bit of interesting potential friendly fire there. What's the general rule for last hero custom preset then, aside from no problem with names? Basically just whatever you're comfortable with is the long and the short of it. Like whatever guns, and also it's kind of circular I guess in some ways. You only get 5k. See, I just don't think it's really worth playing this. I mean, you get a lot more for planting and stuff, I think. I don't know, diffusing maybe. I'm not sure exactly how the XP system works on this. But... Let's see, so what did I get? 5 or 6? I got 6 in the end, I think. So I got 13, 6. So I need like 8 more kills. There's like 2 more games if I'm not like doing particularly well. But yeah, so last hero for me, it's like 2 circular things. It's like whatever you're comfortable with within the presets. I mean, I'm just using an M4 here. But then the second part of it is like, what do you actually want to practice with? So, because it's kind of part and part, like, you can win without necessarily using things that you're like 100% comfortable with. It depends on what you want to do. It depends whether you want to like win and get the XP 100% or whether you want to practice with various things as well. Right, we're going to jump back to the base game. So let's go and do that. Yeah, so like I would just say you want something with relatively large mags. So try to get 40s or 45s. And then I typically go for like the middle ground one. So I tend to use assault or scout. I think that the usual adage in Tarkov of like the better ammo with the worst gun or worse armor is usually superior to the better armor with the worse ammo. So I tend to either go for assault or scout. Because Enforcer, the armor is like good, but the ammo kind of sucks. But you still kind of want to be aiming for headshots. So yeah, 40 rounders and above. Ammo with the ability to pen class 4 helmets and above. And then high rate of fire, so you can hit as many headshots as you can. Enforcer with flechette. I've not tried it, actually. Since you get a daily XP bonus for each class, if you want XP bonus, you win last hero with each class plus the dailies. I guess maybe. It's like, it's not that much. It's you get some. But then last year, what you make, like, get like 4 or 5 maybe? 4 or 5,000. So maybe you get twice that, like 5 or something. It's like half of a daily. It's alright, I suppose. I don't know if let's put it this way. I'm just not sure if it's worth the XP. I guess it's like one ordinary raid in Tarkov, which is a lot, and it's a lot shorter. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. But yeah, I just think like the usual. It's almost like SMG stuff. It depends on which map you're gonna play as well. But like usual sort of close range SMG style of philosophy, high RPM, enough to get through a helmet, like a class 4 helmet, and then after that, you just pick something that you like and has like extended mags. That's basically it. Okay, so in terms, so we'll open some of these. Got some rare supplies and some weapon stuff. Which was this? Yeah, just supplies. Fine. How long does this have to go on it? Oh, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. So let's just decide what quest we're going to do. So we've got to do. Oh yeah, we were carrying on with prerequisites for this various thing. The chumming is honestly the biggest problem. Let's go and check the time. Chumming is going to be the thing that's going to take me the longest, I think. Okay, so I can't... Oh, I could do chumming if I did it right now. 8:13. I'm actually going to not take the SVD. I think the SVD is better suited to doing other stuff. I've been using the SVD elsewhere, but for Interchange, I just am not really a big fan of the SVD. I find it difficult to use. Let's see. So, what did I have in here? I actually did tidy up a load of stuff, put things in the weapon rack. So let's see what I've got in here. Maybe go with the G36 then. Or an RD704. We could do that. Let's go G36. I'm trying to think like what other interesting and fun weapons was I using, or like did I have that I wanted to use? Yeah, maybe the MCX at some point. MCX is probably not a bad plan. This is annoying. There we go. It's more like it. And I am going to take the TAC 30, I think, just because I want to make sure that I have the ability to, you know, hit people at like decent ranges. Because like I always get surprised by Interchange. I find I always get surprised by it. I'm always just like, oh, it's longer range than I think. Always. Now, what I should have been doing was I should have been buying lots of 5.6A1 ammo every reset, and I basically haven't done that. So I have some. I've got 500 or so, which is fine, but like that will run out quite quickly. You would be surprised. Okay, and then I'm just running this guy for the time being, and then I guess I've still got Grumpy's key as well, so we can go and do that in theory. Injectors is all good. Let's grab ourselves a Propitol to go into the raid with, and let's take that out. And that. It's quite heavy, but it's okay. Anything else on Interchange we need to do? So I've got my... Oh, do I need to do the chemical containers for vitamins, or have I done that already? Oh, I did these actually. Okay. I think that's it. I think it's just chumming. That's annoying, really. Survive on Hangar Gate. So you get 2 free rerolls on these dailies now in the base game. Not finding TAC Kex, I don't think. So Skier's got, yeah, broken G-Phone and G-Phone X. Have I got these? I don't have a G-Phone though. What's this one? Scavs, stomach or thorax, okay. Survive on Shoreline, what do you get for that? 4K? Maybe we survive on Shoreline at some point. Okay, let's just see. So we've got to do this before, chumming has to be done before 10. So what I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should have gone to Kibber. Oh, never mind. Is it Tan Man time along with labs? God, not labs. Please, not the labs. Better to buy a preset slot in arena is not translated. Oh yeah, no. I used to be enforced with Vulcan, a mutant with PS till they patched me out. Is making the Vulcan class 5, does that make it suck? I'm loving the G28 with a bipod. I find the bipod just so hard to use. P90 thoughts this wipe. You know what? I actually think the P90 is quite strong. I actually think it's quite good. Because SS190 is back. So I actually think it's pretty decent. I do love PP though. 762 PP. I use it normally, and if I see someone fire, I use the bipod. That makes sense. G28's on the Flea, pretty cheap. They worth it compared to SA58 and RSAS. Not SA58, they're still 25. G28 could be. They're only a labs card now, so they're not actually that expensive. G28 could be interesting. And especially now that I've got M80. Maybe try G28. The thing about the G28 is that it's really light. That's like the beauty of the G28. It's just so light. Recoil a little rough on the G36 for me, with the scope at least. You have to tap it, but yeah. Hollow's like, oh, definitely okay. Vulcan is still tier 6 in the main game, yes. And this might not be quite your area of expertise. When playing PvE, I feel like roughly half the time I'm just killed instantly by the goons or other high-level AI. Any advice? You just have to be super careful. I've played 10 games on PvE, and I got chased by the goons from Fortress all the way to Dorms Hill, and had to kill them there. You just need to be in cover all the time. I actually feel like in PvE, you kind of need to be in cover like more than in the base game. It's weirdly. Because there's lots of places like... I feel like the base game doesn't feel necessarily like as full as PvE. PvE is just like full of AI. Whereas in the base game, like PMCs come in and then they dip. Like the raids get quite quiet relatively quickly. But whereas in PvE, you have to just be constantly like going from cover to cover. Like can't just run across the road. Like it's mad. And you're really the only like real player. So they just end up like focusing you. So yeah, you just have to kind of like, if you don't want to fight them, you just have to avoid the areas they spawn. Because they're not going to be dragged away by other players in PvE. So you just have to avoid like where they are. If you don't want to fight them, path around them. Honestly. And then like other high level AI, I guess that's only reserve labs. I guess that's it. Reserve and labs. So, you know, the reserve happens when the train comes or when the button gets pushed. Sorry, when the hermetic button gets pushed or... Wait, do they still come for hermetic or is it just the one under the ground, the power? Can't remember. But yeah, they just like, they go for it. So you have to be very, very, very careful. If you hear the shout, you have to basically be listening out for like their voice line because they have an individual voice line. I had an 8 raid streak on streets with a P90, that's why I ask. I genuinely think the P90 is good. Like 50s by default, amazing. SS190, like perfectly decent ammunition. So as good as 5.6A1. The actual projectile speed is also pretty high. The only thing that sucks with the P90 is that you basically want to die when you have to repack a mag. But other than that, I think the P90 is really good. G28s are actually going slightly cheaper than the SR25. I wouldn't be surprised, and that's partly because people are just not really like... When you think of 7.62x51 NATO guns that are widely used, the SR25 pops up alongside the other guns. It's probably, other than maybe the RSAS, like those two are probably the most famous of the semi-auto ones in Tarkov, because the SR25 has been good for a long time. Whereas the G28 was like behind a stupid barter, like no one could buy it. It was really just a gimmick because it cost too much. But now that it's on the Flea, like I can well believe that people just like forget it exists. Also, it used to not have that great a recoil profile, but all of that's changed now because of the recoil system. So... Beef. People look up to you for sensible builds. Here you are rocking attack 30 on a G36. I quite like it. I'm running pretty much the same build, except I got the delta point. I mean, that's the other build that I run on this stuff. Maybe I'll run AK 104 again, or like RD704 or something. Because PP is like really good. PP is so strong. So I kind of do want to do that. Right. You know what? This feels so much better now. It's genuinely feels so much better. Like, yeah, I realized that my arena and my base game sensitivities were in fact not the same, which was pretty stupid. Now, am I just gonna be instantly killed this way? I never just run into them all like this, so I'm probably just gonna die. Could have pushed spawns or something, I think. Never mind. Maybe I'll try and get in down here or something. Getting it kind of like... Some stutters. Which I don't usually get. I'm experimenting with some... I heard someone right. God damn it, guys. Okay. Bye, I guess. See you later. Right. So much for playing Arena to help, right? I need to kill this scav so that I can actually reload. Right. Okay, we need more ammo. The most observant scav, exactly. Okay, we're nearly there. Oh yeah, that was hard. That was a hard battle. That spot sucks. Be prepared for an unending scav army. This is true. It is true. That's where the stutters come from? Maybe. Maybe. Actually, I need to check what my... Let's check my performance still. Yeah, see, my VRAM is very full, which is the problem. I think it's that. I think it's the VRAM. Like, I've got it set to high. I had it on medium textures before this. And it was better. I think Tarkov just loves VRAM. Sadly. Okay. Get some topping off going here. There we go. So do you want your VR to be 100%? You pay for them, let the game use it. Not 100 though, that's the issue. You don't want it at 100%. Because then it starts overflowing into like regular memory, and then it's like the GPU then has to go back and forth, and like... I'm actually going to go over here somewhere. I don't want the scouts coming if I'm going to be CMSing myself. Okay. Yeah, so that's the issue. Like, it starts overloading into... Well, overflowing into other places. It's got to put it somewhere. Don't I only have, like, one Calloc or something? Weird. Weird. Yeah, maybe we try the G28 then, going back to that previous discussion. Maybe try the G28 next. We got some M80. I can buy M80 from Ref. Okay. So I wonder if the time is now later than 10. It probably is. Ref is so OP. He does feel quite OP, doesn't he? What's this guy using? Like class 3 armor. That's just me sucking. Nothing to do with the nothing to do with the weapon or anything, just me sucking. Okay. I'll start using this guy's MP5. Dude was ready to kill 1 million scavs. He was here for the long haul. $87. Interesting. It's a lot of spare ammo. He was ready to really go for it. He had a lot of... He was, like, prepared as well. I guess that's the reason why he ended up throwing so many nades at us. He had a bunch of stuff. Right bunch of stuff. 2 full slavers, 2 AI2s. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh-oh. Here they come.
Whoa! Passaggio!
Nice. The beacon. Oh, you know, it's probably good to have a scav shooter. If I'm honest. Probably good. Right, so. The play now. As you say, if it's too late to do chumming at this point. Which it might well be. What is the in-game time now? I need to bring a pistol. But the thing is, I don't want to bring a pistol. Because you think I'm bad with these guns? With a pistol, I'll just straight up die. I'll just die. No two ways about it. We'll just die. Ain't no way you're going to catch me bringing a pistol in. No chance. That's a value trap for sure. 10-10? Yeah, I thought it was probably too late. T28 is the QD suppressor. It's a bit worse recall, but a lot better ergo. I mean, I haven't looked at these builds for ages, so it'll be interesting to see kind of what the deal is. They're coming in from the other side now. Whoa. The misalignment is, What the hell? The laser doesn't even remotely align. you check the plates in the Carassa? I actually didn't. Good point. What gun is this? Whoever finds this down here later is going to be... I'll be amazed if it's not. Yeah, it's just class 4s. Fine. Let's go and do Grumpy Key. And we've got Emacom. Okay, we'll try and do Grumpy and then Emacom. I was bringing the Deagle now. It's so loud. Oh, that's actually a fun idea. Maybe we should start bringing the Deagle. It shouldn't take me too long to get used to this in the base game to have my slightly lower sensitivity. Because it's aligned with Arena now. So it should be better. It should be more consistent for me. We shall see. Oh, Stuart done using the Deagle? I never do Stuart these days. Blockade is apparently very good this way. I mean, it's always fun, but... Unless Deadly was just getting hyped over surviving. Deadly's fun. Wait, you're running Interchange? At the Mo. I was going after players, but it's too late now, so it doesn't matter anymore. So we'll just try and hit the Grumpy room. What's when you go to the armors or plate setup? Basically the one I'm wearing now. I've just been using this a lot, this combo. 6B 23 1 or 2. This basically with a Krun plate in it. That's what I've been using a lot. Other than that, like, yeah, the ACPC is obviously very good. But, like, class 5 plates are kind of hard to get. Outside of the... outside of just the... whatever you call it. You know, the ACPC, like, purchase from Ref. Outside of that, it's not very easy to get plates for class 5. I wonder if all this arena last year is just going to end up getting me killed by making me run around like a maniac a little bit more. Could be. Certainly could. I wonder if the car's here, actually. Anyone taking it? Yeah, someone's taken it already. Boo. Love to see G36. I like G36. The Mardy room. Maybe the room might already be hit. Like, a lot of people have Ref 2. That was like a weird light flash then. Oh, the room's not, Getting aimbotted by scavs. Alright. I just hate the way scouts move sometimes, I really do. God, it's glitchy. It's so glitchy. It's real nasty. I feel like lasers are clipping through the map. So, something scuffed is happening, I don't know. Current VM back. Well, that's like what I've got in this already. So we could insurance fraud the backplate. Or another one. Okay, well, let's insurance fraud the backplate. I can't do it like this. I have to do it like this. And then just like put that wherever. I guess that probably doesn't really matter. These actually don't cost very much. I'm just going to leave it on the floor for now. Golnick, BS, SSAP. What's this guy? Kitted out TX15. Nice. Granite BR4. 35 Vector up there. I'm saying like in the pouch. like look around for some things between the cabinets. Never too late to run into players. It won't count anymore, unfortunately. That's the problem that I have, really. But it won't count now. Because I need to do it like at a certain time for chumming. Which one do I prefer? Maybe I wonder if I prefer BS, honestly. Maybe I'll take a mixture. Like that. And then, what was I going to take? Oh yeah, so there's a vector up here. Probably... If I get rid of that... Probably get that in. Oh, it's because it's got... Ah, that's why it's so big, because it's got this 30 rounder in it. There we go. Take this guy's thing back. Just a bit of FMJ, okay, we don't really care about that. Right. Got the MP5? I mean, I'll only do it if I need to. Anything else onto here? No. I think we've got everything. I don't think there's anything else in there. See the weirdest bug? Having lasers and lights flashing on the screen? Yeah, something strange seems to be happening. Yeah, and those backplates just are not very good. What were these ones? Class 5 and the class 5. Okay, that one's kind of flexible, so it's alright. Yeah, you could just buy this one straight up in cash, so it kind of doesn't really matter. Alright, we've got to get Emacom. They're quite heavy. Pray to the god of Stank Rat. Does everybody also own a lifetime supply of 5 ammo? I have 600 to gold nicks and 1000 BS. No, I hardly have any. I actually ran out doing the 74U task. I didn't pick up that much though. Did I see you playing Blastgang earlier? Yes. That was my second game of Blastgang ever. And it was alright, I suppose. I prefer playing Last Hero, personally. But, you know. Is what it is. Certainly buff the spawns. Yeah, the spawns are up on all the ammos, which is good. Because if they're like further away on the traders, it's better to be able to find the stuff in raid. And then some people, you know, who have been looting are like, oh, I've got thousands of good ammo. And there's here me being like, I'm actually struggling a bit because, like, for certain calibers anyway, if it's not on the traders. So I actually kind of prefer it like that. Like the people who are playing it more like a survival game and you know, picking up ammos and whatnot, they are the ones who are reaping the benefit. I quite like it. Make me suffer. How close to Lightkeeper are you? I need to do chumming. I need to do like his whole quest line, but I'm doing his prerequisites right now. So I've got to do like a bit more cargo X stuff, I think. I just need to check whether I've got any more of that left or not. Can't quite remember. And then I've definitely got, yeah, I've got chumming to do, which is just a pain because of the times involved. I just don't like doing chumming. I don't like Interchange that much, and Interchange night is like even worse. So I'm trying to go and do it in the morning when it's like 6, 7 a.m. and I can run in and play in the day because it works until 10 a.m. So you have the opportunity to play until like the middle of the morning on the in-game time zone. If I'm just slow, really bad desync on arena. People are killing me instantly with headshots the moment they appear from the corner. I mean, there is desync the same as the base game. So there's nothing new there, really. I would say. Nothing new there. It's just, it's more obvious in arena because you're getting into like, you know, I played Last Hero earlier and got like 46 kills or something. So it's just like, oh, I actually need to go and, yeah, we'll go and check the stats in a minute because I want to see like how long 46 kills would normally take me to get in the game. It's probably like a month. It like speeds up towards the end of the wipe, of course. Because I end up going for more PvP rather than tasking, but first month, like, I can't get much more than 50 guns. Maybe it's a bit more. Thinking how many kills would I get, like, week? But maybe I do have 100 and something, actually. But anyway, for 10 minutes, it's a lot. Nice, I'm on Knock Knock. Been 3 days trying to find my last CFDM. I've only got 2, so that's kind of worries me because I've had issues in the past. Shortcut for holding breath with right click button, so every time you ADS, automatically holding breath doesn't always work for me. Sometimes if you release it too quickly with... This was my experience in the past, but I actually couldn't replicate it. If you release it too fast on really slow ADS speed weapons, it used to not work, but when I tried that last time, it seemed to work anyway, so I don't really know. Arena will teach you how to use desync. Feels like people in Arena are so much better than in the regular Tarkov game. I mean, maybe. If you play ranks, then also yes. I find that now I'm like I'm just sort of used to the way people play in like Last Hero, for example. Okay, so this is good. Let's go and get one of these crates open. Excited for the weather shift. What, into autumn? That should be nice, yeah. White camo for the winter. It's fun, actually, because the camo does shift depending on like the time frame, which is nice. That is nice. Okay, so let's have a look at these crates. Where are you, crate? Oh, actually, I can make these, can't I? It's going to take an hour and 30. Should I do this? I should do to complete it daily. Actually, these are really fast, though. We'll do the crates first, because they're really quick. Oh, did I not? I don't have one of these hand drills again. Oh, where was the first one? There it is. 4 minutes. There we are. There we go. Right, lavatory. What else do I need to upgrade? I think I still got to upgrade the... I need one more level for Ragman so I can get the gear rack level 3. So I need him at full. And then the shooting range, I can upgrade after the weapon rack. Why didn't I upgrade this one? Or maybe it's just due to time. Let's get this thing upgraded at least. We may as well. I'm like actually using it a bit more this wipe. Should just bought all of those if I can. Ba, ba, da, ba. So has anybody got any particularly, valuable armor trades or whatever that they're using right now? I just tend to feel that like you're either going AACPC from Ref, or you're buying. Oh, I actually need loads of these. You're either buying AACPC from Ref, or you're getting just like Quran front plate kind of things. That's sort of how I feel about it. I don't know if that's true. That's sort of where I've ended up, though. You think it's worth spending 10 mil for Dawn's Marquee in PvE, guaranteed loot? No. Is my honest answer. Gonna buy 4 of them here. 6. 7, 8, 9. 9, 10. Oh, they're cheap. We're at now. White tapes. 1. From this dude then. 2, 3, 4. And can I get... Do I not get captured? Good. Upgrade. Perfect. Because I think this needs that to be upgraded first. Oh no, I can just upgrade this as well. Maybe we'll just do both. Oops. Ah. Doesn't higher ping give you a advantage when peeking? It gives you a bigger advantage when peeking, yeah. because like technically the server already has the information on like where the players are. So when you peek out with high ping, you find out locally on your client where they are before the server even knows that you've peeked out, you know? That's kind of the deal anyway. How many was it? 5. That's not many. Let's do them manually. 1, 2. Let me just do one more, I think. So yeah, there is that. But then like once you are peaked, then obviously you lose that peak's advantage. So you do need to kill them on the peak if you've got high ping. I have 8,000 hours of EFT, took a break, so got sick of the one-shot boring fights. Started PV a month ago, haven't played much EFT, and this won't. Yeah, it's good. Look, it's good though that we can engage in the game in different ways. I like it. CPC from ref for me. All the prepper level 5s, but the GACs are just so light. I know, this is the thing. It's kind of like, we've moved it away from the plate alchemy, and now we've just moved it straight onto ref. We've kind of just like transmuted the problem from one thing to another. This person be relaying. Asked. There's another one of these like strange people who is doing the flea market stuff. I mean, I respect it. Oh, they're actually quite high level, like 4 cows. It's like what I was talking about on the podcast the other day. Unhinged flea market shenanigans. I do kind of love it. Oh, there we go. Good. So this should be done in a second. Thor's still been good for me. Hot take. I mean, the Thor is good, but like, what armor do you put? I guess it's like what plates you put in it. That's the question. And it's really class 5 that I'm interested in, because the amount of just the routes to class 5 are just like quite limited now. Running level 3 Karasa and shotguns almost exclusively. Just did capturing outposts and now doing assessment. That's fun. I like how even your weapon rack's well organized and efficient. Ah, you should see my stash normally though. My weapons rack is not particularly. It's only because I organized this the other day. Chat can attest. Normally my stash is an absolute disaster. Osprey protect. That's pretty good. Any reason to run 556? Feel like the new ability to get good ammo? I don't know. It's still okay, I suppose. Yeah, PP hits a bit harder though for 762. Let's open this bad boy as well. Do you have this way to stop the preparing game bug? I do not. I've not had that myself. Thor barter too expensive. You know what? It might be actually because of the Slim Diary thing, because of the cultist circle. It's a good point. Because Slim Diaries used to be like 30k, but now they're much higher than this. Like double. Easiest and quickest way to get constant level 6 plates. I can access quite some level 5s. It's basically, yeah, it's basically this room. The one that we just hit. Although I didn't think I got a 6 actually. But it's this key. It's either this key, Grumpy's hideout key, or Kibber. One or the other. But like this time, I think we got kind of unlucky because I ended up with a class 5, 2 class 5 backplates, no actual armor in there. So it was, yeah, not really ideal. Just going to dump all this stuff out. It's a nice TX-15. It's a pretty nice build. And we got this Igolnik stuff. I'm actually going to sell that. We'll get another CMS. Okay. Yeah, an hour. So how much have I got still now? 505. So we got enough, just about, but. We were going to run something different. I don't know whether I can be bothered. Is the question. We were going to run G28 or something. Maybe do it. Actually, it's more fun, I think. Okay. Mule ourselves up. Propian here. Mule boy in there. What do I do with my... Oh, there it is. Dog tags case. Good. Fine. Yeah, we could just shelve this for a minute. It's like, it's fine. It's no big deal. I try and stop myself from buying extra guns, but the flip side of that is just don't keep them, just sell them. Yeah, so consistent level 6 plates is basically those rooms. You kind of have to do those rooms. Tips probably a gamble. Any tips for doing reconnaissance? It's annoying. Do it at nighttime. Try to wait until somebody else has killed the rogues on the front, and then you can go and do like the eastern one. You don't have to do it all in one raid. It's one of the few where that's like still the thing where you don't have to do it all at once. And these are like mostly 100% as well. It's quite nice. So what you can do, so let's actually bring up the map. I'll just show you quickly, because like Lighthouse is an important one for recon to get this like run plate. So what you want to do is you want to go in. What I did is I went in here, right? There's a gunner, there's like 2 gunners here, but people take them out almost always. So if you haven't fought the rogues in a bit and you're USEC, you can then just like walk in once these guys are dead. I think you might be able to walk in anyway, but I just to make sure that you know, just to make sure that you don't like die. And then once you walk in here, you can go around through the rocks and you can actually come and do recon. Well, you can get into this building. It's a little harder to get actually onto the roof, but you can get onto the roof without these guys shooting at you at nighttime, like no problem. That's definitely true, especially if you haven't aggroed them. If you've aggroed them, then they might shoot you. I'm not sure. But anyways, you can go and get this one. This one could be gotten by going over the bridge and coming in here. So the only one that's like difficult, I guess, is then this one. But you can, you know, once you've done this, you can like circle all the way around the back and go into here. That's like one way of doing it. There's like a few. I mean, the other ways is just to go and clear the road camp, etc., etc. But learning that is like not easy. So I actually sympathise with those people who struggle with that. Tier 5 plates in Shattons? Really? People saying that you couldn't anywhere near as much. Is SS 190 quest locked or just trade level? I'm pretty sure it's just trade level. Does the reroll until Lega Medal on daily quest work? Apparently it does work, but obviously you're going to spend a lot of money doing that. HPC barter level 5s are super light? Yeah, that's good. But HPC barter is like Ragman 4. So like once you're there, they're great. That's fine. And you get GACs there as well, which is good. Tarkov Companion, it's a really good app. It's a really cool app. Basically what you do is you enter in, I actually haven't done this, so you enter in your level, and as you complete quests, you click done. And then it shows you on the map like where the quests are that you need to do. It's a really good map. And really good kind of like, just a really good quest tracker in general. It shows you like stuff like, oh, I need to go and do, you know, chumming microwave, but I've actually already done that one. So what you can do is you can go chumming, and then I've done the golden egg chain, so now it won't show up anymore. So now it's just saying customs ritual spot, which I actually also did as well. On customs, yeah, I've already done that one. But yeah, it shows you all the stuff that you've got to do, which is cool. Like lost contacts, hermit, corporate secrets, etc., etc. Right, I guess we should decide what we're going to do next. So let's see, what's the time looking like? Can I use that companion 100% risk-free? Well, so what I would do, if you're even remotely concerned about it, the only thing that Tarkov Companion knows about, like all it is really is just a map. It's a quest list, so it's this. Where are you? It's this combined with this. That's it. It's this. It's these two things overlaid over the top of each other. Now, the only thing about it is that it does, because it's part of the Overwolf platform, the one thing that EFT does tell externally is like what map you're playing. But you can turn this off. If you do desktop only, then it doesn't pop up in the game and all that kind of stuff. Then you can just have it off to the side, and then it's just a useful tool if you're concerned. Oh yeah, what time was it? But like, there's no issues. Like, it's the same as, you remember that like people may not remember because it was a while ago, but there was a piece of video recording software that I did a promo with, which was called Outplayed, and I still think it's good for people who are like not recording everything like I am. And yeah, Outplayed is also Overwolf, and that had the same functionality in it. And so that's how it knows how to like cut raids up into different parts. For example. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. Okay, well, we will go with that then, I think. It's a good question. You know what? We should do it. Should we do it properly? Let's do it properly. This is another tool. DV for Tarkov. And it helps you build guns. It's very useful. G28 we're like that. And what we're after is like overswing. That's what we're after. So what you could do is you can pick like the stock and you can go into combo. And then you can look at this concept called Evo Ergo. I've done some stuff about Evo Ergo before. Now, the buffer tube on its own is the best, but we want to stay with this. I was intrigued to see what this was. These are basically the same. Like this one's very slightly better, but it's not much actually. It's not much. Okay, and we can take that off. Put the growl on here. We'll just use this to build and just decide what to get. So Evo Ergo, yeah, so the short one is better, but you get a lot more negative recoil on this one, so we kind of have to just decide like what we want on this. Let's just leave it at base for now. What I want to see is I want to see whether you get overswing or not with the suppressor. That's what I want to check. Good
afternoon, Mr. Beef.
Just put an RVG on, just something really basic. And then if you go into the front section, then you can go combo. So... Dale, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate it. So yeah, okay, we're going to go Evo Ergo again. And then we'll scroll down for suppressors. Actually, I think we can... What you can do is you can change this slider. So it cuts out all of the rubbish stuff. It's like, I want to see it by Ergo, like by this like alternative Ergo measurement. But I want to see the ones with like only the best recoil. So cut out all of the muzzle brake, like regular muzzle brakes and all of that rubbish. So it's basically the... BMD, of course, and then probably this one. This is the actual, like, just base one. It's, like, better than the Ultra 5 even, which I'm kind of surprised. And yeah, we're like, there's actually no overswing on this build, which is good. That's even with this optic, actually. So we should be okay to just do whatever here. If instead of this optic, if we put, if we get rid of this... Yeah, this should be nice, actually. You can go, like, Schmidt one-to-way or something. Yeah, this is probably fine. Okay, this gives us like a good idea of like what we should be doing. So we're going to keep on the long handguard. There's no need to get rid of it. And we'll just go, yeah, we'll just go RVG black. Where is it? Can you not put the RVG black on this guy? Or am I just like not able to see? You can put this one on, so it's definitely here. There we go. I just really hate the way that you know, we should go for the tan version, shouldn't we? In that aesthetic. Yeah, I hate the way it moves the order around all the time. It's such a pain. And one of the best things about this G28QD is that usually, and I'm wrong about that, but I was going to say usually it's really cheap because no one buys this because it's specific for this particular weapon. But okay, apparently I'm wrong about that. Apparently that's not the case. Okay, we'll go for the Defiances on... oh, can I put them at the front? No, apparently not. Just the back. Right, then we've got... When can I buy this? I do like the Geisley mount. Oh, I can buy it now from Skier. Maybe we just do it. We just min-max this little thing. And then we're going full tan. Look at this. Lovely. Except for the pistol grip. It's a shame there's no, like, Growl equivalent. The next best is, like, really quite a lot worse, usually. Like, minus 5 or minus 4. It's annoying we don't have a Growl, but... Oh, well. Whatever. Stick that guy on. Yeah, that seems okay. I know, it's because they change the order every time. It's like, right pain. So one of the beauties of this is that as I said, it's extremely light. I'm gonna get some M80 from Mr. Ref. Just to make sure that we've got enough. And we've got, you know, going through his reset. Let me stick this other box in. Okay. Have a look what we get. Well, what do we get in these crates? Let's have a look at that. Unpack. Bit of M62, some LPS. That's not terrible. What's this one? Okay. Like, it's alright. It's okay stuff. It's not terrible stuff, but... Right. Let's carry on. So I've actually got then. I've got a decent amount of this. Tiny little bit of M62. But I think we're just going to go all M80 for the time being. Whoops. And then we'll decide where to go. I don't really want to go and do... Well, I can't go doing chumming yet. How damaged is this? A little bit. This also repairs extremely well. These can run front plates. Wait, why didn't that repair? It didn't repair at all. Wait, it wouldn't let me. Why won't it let me repair this? Is that bugged? Usually, like, for steel, it should let you repair it. Hold on. I'm just gonna... I might have pressed it too quickly or something. I'm just gonna see if it is bugged or if it actually works. I'm just gonna refresh this and reconnect us to the item server. Use that played is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I just always record everything through OBS, so I don't need it. But I think for people who aren't using OBS, it's good. Getting back into Tarkov. Hey, Padders, how's it going, man? Getting back into Tarkov, and I'm a bit surprised to see I'm still having problems with spawning in the same 2 or 3 spawns every single raid on most maps. Is this coincidence, or you experience the same thing? I get something similar, yeah. I get something similar. How's it going, buddy? How's the family? What's up? It's VMK, which is ceramic. Oh, this is the class 6 one. Oh, I forgot I did that. Oh, yeah. Oh, fine. Well, we don't need to repair it then. Then we're good to go. Alrighty. Right, so what are we going to do, my friends? What are we going to complete here? I've got lots of random stuff to do. What did... Survive on Shoreline. Like, do I have anything else to do on Shoreline? Do I have all of these things to do? I've got, like... Oh, I still have to do Cargo X. I have to relocate the room with the reservoirs. Oh, that's where I was up to, wasn't I? Let's have a look back and have a look at this just to make sure we're not going to miss out stuff. So I've got to do, yeah, collect the thing. I've already collected the thing. We did a test. Oh, and we could do nostalgia as well. Yeah, we could do nostalgia as well. Yeah, so it's like up the top floor. Yeah, this was quite funny, this one. Yeah, oh, I was going to create one of these, wasn't I? Let's go and make ourselves a G-phone. And then we can actually go in. I probably just spent too much time planning. Right, let's go to Shoreline again. Let's go, let's go. Not at night time, that would be a real bummer, that would. We're nearly full tan. We're actually pretty close to full tan, look. Tan man. Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Afternoon, Dale. Hello, yes, and thank you, thank you. Thoughts on the SPPCV2? What is that? I can't think what that would be. Thoughts on the single player PCV? What is that? What's the SPPCV2? I don't know what that is. We're great. The kids are so much fun. Been an interesting year. Haven't gained much. Glad to see Start to have more time. How are your little ones? Good. Yeah, they're good. Eldest is nearly 4. Youngest is nearly 2. Youngest is just about to go off to nursery for like 2 days a week, so it's going to free up a little bit more time in the week and stuff. We've actually like regressed a bit at night time, unfortunately. We're kind of like going backwards a bit. We had like a beautiful 3 months where they both sleep through until, I think they would wake you up early at like 6 or something, or like around then, plus or minus half an hour. But I didn't mind because we were getting a full night's sleep. Whereas now like our eldest is in and like the middle of the night, and then our youngest is crying in the night and stuff. It's just like gone back again. It's like almost worse when you have like a good period and then it goes back. It's like, oh no, it's rough. Otherwise it's good though. Oh, the new Stitch plate carrier. You can't get it from anywhere, no? Did you just use your last G-Phone X to make the broken one? I probably did. Rip my life. I didn't even look. I probably did. I didn't even look. I wonder if resort with an 8 times was a good idea. Probably not so, but it's okay. I'll try and position this perfect. There we go. I'm just thinking, like, what other armors are there? Because the thing is, like, the Stitch new one is good, but I don't think you can get it from anywhere, right? Stitch, is it protection or something? Stitch Profi. This one is the class 4 one. Like the default plates are Global's armor steel, so that one's not that good. There's like some Vibin sneaker barter for it, but there's the other Stitch Profi one, which is which one's this one? This one? Assault? No, that's a regular rig. What's his name? What's it actually called? PCV2. CPCV2 or something? Oh, well, if we're talking about this one in particular, then this one I think is just like... It's class 4 armor, so there's nothing special about it. What the armor is, stomach, thorax. So it's in that lower tier for PvP, unfortunately. I kind of need to just get to resort. I've got like quite a good spawn for it from this side. Yeah, Stitch defense. I don't think you can get the Stitch defense anywhere. What's kind of ended up being a bit weird is that we've banned class 6 plates from the traders now, which I think is a good thing. But the flip side of that, God, this gun is massive. It's massive and yellow, this gun. But yeah, the flip side of that is that a lot of the armors that have the classics plates in are now also unavailable once more, which is a bit sad. So like things like, except unless if they're on ref as an empty carrier, they just need to be. We need to get more empty carriers from the traders. I think. I guess you can buy them on the flea market, but you know, like the Zabralo is gone now. The big Thor is gone. The Hex Grid, the Slick, you can't get them anywhere. And like, yeah, the classics plates needed to be like kicked out. But yeah, recolored ScavTalk. Yeah, this is kind of the problem, right? A lot of the plate carriers now, because of the armor system, the way it is right now, they're all sort of the same. There's nothing really that special about them. It's just like, oh, what plate are you putting in that guy? Like, other than that, it doesn't really matter. The armor areas thing makes a difference, whether it has thorax or front plate for high level PvP. Because that determines whether you get class 3 underneath or not. Is that a scav?
Thanks for all the content. What are your current goals for this wipe? I'm nearly at 42 and looking for inspiration. I'm thinking of getting goofy.
Getting goofy. I need to be over here. So I think... There we go. So that should be it. That's that one. I'm trying to get to Lightkeeper again. And I might actually do some of his tasks this time. Is kind of the deal. Other than that, I'm not really sure. Like, it's hard to know what to actually aim for these days. I'm going for Ref 4. I'm trying to do my dailies every day to get to Ref 4. So that's the thing I'm doing. I kind of wish that the variable zoom thing would would keep a memory of like what your zoom actually was when you move from one thing to another. Actually, what are my PMC kills? 133, yes, not many. So getting 100, yeah, getting 46 or something in last hero does just show you how many. Really want all trade arm to be empty without plates but more available? Kind of, yeah, because you can just like pick and choose. But then people just pick and choose, like, well, they just pick certain ones. I don't know whether that's also good. Maybe it should rotate or something. First I thought it was a spear. Is that 338? No, this is the G28. This is the G28. It's an alternative to like the SR25 or the RSAS. But it's quite cheap this wipe because it's ended up on the Flea. Which it has never been before. Huh? Falling. Now, I can't remember exactly which one the Nostalgia is in. I'm going to go around here a second just to make sure it's not. Is it this one? No. This one. Very good. And I forgot to bring paracord, as usual. Yeah, plates themselves be more rare and expensive. It's hard to like differentiate between the different armors though is the problem. That's really the issue, in my opinion. Yo, Floki, thanks for all the content. What are your current goals? Oh yeah, that was what you said. You said it with the sub. Okay, cool. You said it with the sub. Just join the stream. What a beefy Chad kit. Yeah, Classics armor, G28. Not bad. You should go all the way to Trouble in the Big City. How far is that? Due to reselling, you effectively more or less get level 4 trade as soon as you get the Flea. I agree with that, yeah. This is kind of true. It's honestly kind of true. I wonder where this person is. Are they on this floor? Are they on the ground floor? I don't know which floor is like better to fight on. I'm going to have to. I could just avoid it in its entirety and go out here. That's a possibility. Can I be shot from the end? I hope not. The shrug. I don't know. I don't know, whatever. I don't need to kill anyone out here, so we'll just leave, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you get level 4 traders within the context of, like, what's not banned. So it's quite, you know, I mean, that's quite an important differentiating factor. So, like, as long as it's not banned, you can have it for a price. But obviously it can't be banned. I'm still torn as to whether to make a video about Punisher Part 4. People keep coming and asking me about it, but I'm just wondering whether it's like a small...
plays like a chat now, Gigabee Max, Gigabee Max, Gigabee Max.
Thank you for the Prime for the 29 months. Welcome back, JP. It's good to see you. Good to see you. That's the last task. 50 PMC kills on the streets. I mean, at least that's fun. Are there any annoying restrictions on it, or is it alright? Should I focus on getting to level 15 arena first? Depends what you want to do. Honestly, if you want to play the base game, you'll probably get to... If you're uncomfortable with the game, you'll probably get to 15 faster in arena. You can get to 15 faster technically in the base game, but you have to like know exactly what you're doing and basically be a Chad. Like, I'd probably still get to 15 faster in arena, I would think. But there's also less downtime in arena, so it's kind of a double-edged sword in some ways. I think this is the last task I have to do. On Shoreline for now. Holy jump scare, Batman. I'm actually out of painkillers. I'm going to put on one again. I might actually go this way, just so I don't get caught by anybody on the way out. It's slightly less likely. I've had so much fighting over this side. I don't know why. I guess there's people trying to find scavs in village and that kind of thing. This could be bad. Oh, I should have waited for my stamina. Should have waited and walked with my stamina. I usually jump over that, but I ran out of stamina. Then I had to walk. I would have been better off waiting for stamina to go up while I was walking. So I'm moving faster. And then jump afterwards. I think there's certainly some merit. Yeah, I mean, have you done the first 15 levels before? I don't know. I feel like it's an interesting meta shortcut, but you're gonna, if you haven't, like, it depends how many wipes in you are. If you haven't played like a ton of wipes, like if you're only on like wipe 2 or 3, you're sort of robbing yourself of the experience a little bit by doing it that way, in my opinion. But if you want to do that and you don't have that much time and you just want to do it that way, like, don't let me stop you. But you just like, you might find it more rewarding doing it the other way as well. Even though it might take a bit longer. As a dad who doesn't have much time to play, Arena is nice maybe get 30 minutes in and make some progress. Yeah, you can get some XP, you can feel good about stuff, and yeah, like I definitely appreciate that for sure. I think it's nice, like, as a little booster in the mix. Like, also, it's not one or the other, is it? You can play, like, 10 minutes of Last Hero, then you can go and do some quests in the base game. You know, however you want to do it, you don't need to do it, like, all of one and none of the other. It doesn't need to be that way. How do you feel a tag, like, bought from traders would work, try and fix some of the current flea market shenanigans? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was a huge proponent of this change first. Like, I did a whole video about, like, not for resale. I did made a whole system for it that I think was pretty foolproof. But I'm not sure now after seeing it. I know that progression has gone really quickly, but I'm not sure whether it will actually be good or bad at this point. I'm not nowhere near as convinced that it's like good for the game, quote unquote. The only thing is that there are some serious flea market shenanigans going on, which like we have to sort of decide whether it matters, right? Like I did a whole thing with Church on the podcast that should be coming out either today or tomorrow, and people are like, you know, buying stuff, reselling it for like, you know, massively inflated prices and things, and they're like, you know, market manipulating and whatever. But I feel like that's sort of part of Tarkov. Like I don't like, do you necessarily want to like stop those people from doing that? Like maybe, but I'm not really sure. But then like the faster progression in general, like which comes with it, means that people can like buy, you know, various things. It's like nowhere near as I don't know. It's just like I'm really torn now. I'm really torn. Why has that got a quest thing on it? Oh, it's because it's Gunsmith. Yes, for sure, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to come around to the more straightforward idea of simply having a tag on every item that's bought from the traders or from the Flea, and that when you extract from a raid, the tag gets cleared and you can sell it again. So, for example, I bought my G28 off the Flea. I would no longer be able to relist that anymore. It would have a tag, you know, not for resale. And then as soon as I extract from a raid with that item, as soon as anyone extracts from a raid with that item, all the flags clear and you're allowed to put them on again. And all that does is it puts like, I didn't think that that system would go far enough, but given that we just haven't had a system be put in place at all, I actually feel that that's like a small enough speed bump to kind of like tone things down a little bit. But it does stop flea flipping in its entirety. Which I actually quite like flea flipping, you see. So this is where I start to tie myself in knots a little bit, because I actually quite like flea market flipping as a concept. Because I think it's quite fun. People can like buy and sell, and like, you know, Nikita's always said like, oh, you can become your own trader. He actually said it the other day in the interview that I covered, the one at TwitchCon. He said, oh, you can basically become your own trader, and like people are actually doing that. There's like people who it looks like they're cheating even, but they're not. They're just like flipping stuff on the Flea. They bolt in, as they say. They're out here bolting. And I think that's like, I don't know. I actually don't mind it. I feel like that's kind of like, it's very Tarkov, you know? It's like Wild West, there's no regulation on the thing. I know like we've got flea bans and whatever, but that's for gameplay purposes. I'm just saying it sort of like fits with the aesthetic of the game, like the way that the game feels. Because it's supposed to be, yeah, kind of lawless or whatever. And then, yeah, then you've got this whole thing about like the ability to buy ammo on the Flea gives people a fighting chance, which is fine. But like we've had lots of conversations about this, which is just like, well, if you're going to do that, then why don't you just make that ammo like level for traders? And I think like there's good reasons for why you wouldn't do that as well, in my opinion. Because like, oh, it's at a higher price. You have to kind of decide like, do I want to wait? Do I want to grind for it? It does make the more experienced players richer, but I just don't think that matters. Actually, I've decided like it doesn't matter. Hey, now we're cracking along. All right, so we did nostalgia, boom, and we got fishing place. We did that as well. Cool, and then we've got, which one was this one that I did? Cargo X Part 2. Okay, so what's Part 3 then? I need to complete up to Cargo X4. Let's get as just a reminder what the reason why we're doing this in the first place is this quest. Network provider. So you have to do the fuel one, broadcast cargo. So this is what we're working on at the minute. This and this is done. This is done. This is done. This is after chumming, so I haven't done this. I haven't done this one, but that's like super easy. I haven't done that one, but that one I just need to go to woods one time. And then this one comes after the killing people in the office. And then we get onto network provider. So that's the deal. But I've got to do chumming. Chumming is like one of the main blockers for me. It's this bloody interchange one. We're like nearly ready. We're like nearly able to go into this raid and like kill people until 10. I'm like half tempted. Maybe we play like interchange like early hours of the morning or something. I don't really have anything to do on interchange though, which is, other than this, it's just a pain. I've got nothing else to do on that map. But these maps are kind of like blocking me out. I always need to kind of find kind of need to like, find more quests later that are on Interchange that's not, you know, that I need to do that I haven't got yet. Because I'm sure there's some. There must be. What's this one? Eps. Could take a Kibber key, I suppose. Anyone know if you can do the guide while doing marathon? You can, yeah. You aren't limited to finding raid items to sell on the Flea anymore? Nope. It's been a while, JP. It's been a while. Man, I saw somebody on the Flea earlier. There's people doing weird stuff. So there's people just playing the Flea, and then there's like... Then there's accusations of like duping. And I don't know what the deal is, really. There was somebody who was like selling... It's like these people. Are they just like flipping? I mean, they're at high prices, so they might just be flipping. But there was somebody earlier, at least they're like highest level and have like some raids. There was somebody earlier who was level 15 and had like 20 hours. And they were selling like a stack of 100 golden stars for like a really cheap price. Like 70k, 80k. And I was like, what's that about? Like, you wouldn't buy all that up. I know it could be somebody's second account or whatever, but like, it's just weird. Just sounds so suspect. 775 hours is still a new account? God, it feels like you're right. Path through the basement by the swimming pool. Oh yeah, is this Maybe we'll just go and do this. We'll just run it straight back into. We'll just run it straight back in. Although, is this a good chance to try and get some chumming kills? It's still pretty dark at 5 though, no? Don't know if the G28 is good for this. It might be. Let's try it. Can you get a bipod on this guy or not? Not that it matters, because the bipod for me always just completely sucks. But I don't think you can get a bipod on this gun. Oh, you can. Well, we may as well. Right, G28. I'll just put standard or something. Should we try and just get some shenanigans going? I don't know what we're going to do on it. Like, I don't normally, like, sit and do very little. I'm not going to take a pistol, I don't think. That'll be fine. Regular players don't have second accounts? No. Regular players don't, no. My main problem with reselling is it removes the incremental progression from the mid-game. In 15 and level 4, traders only meaningful unlocks of current plates, AP20, some niche weapon parts. Kind of. Yeah, the gameplay loop of do this thing to get access to that thing to have an easy time doing the next thing gets broken. Yeah, it does in some way. But to me, it's always felt very compressed up to that top end. I don't know. Yo, Ida. Let me send you a clip of the bipod actually being good. Okay, I'd love to see it. I lucked it and got all my chumming kills first raid this wipe. Hey, nice. I've got to get another 3, I think. I have a second account for my friend who bought the game but didn't play after trying for 3 days. It's funny. Can't seem to unlock Blood of War with Ragman. Do you know what quest unlocks it? You're best off going on the wiki. It'll tell you. Yeah, I shouldn't have... You know what I shouldn't have done? I shouldn't have accepted those 2 quests from Ragman. Drip Out and the other one. Because now I just keep getting goon rig things as my quest reward stuff in the scav like circle, the difficulty circle. It's like, oh, LBT branded equipment. Here you go. Have 5 of the LBT goon rigs. And I'm like, no, I don't need that. Remember playing Tarkov as literally your job, so you're a lot more efficient than most players. Actually, it's in some ways worse than that. My job is to analyze Tarkov, even more so than play. Like, in some ways, that makes it even more efficient and even worse than just playing. I don't think it's necessarily a problem, though, to allow players to pay up to purchase things higher up on the trader levels, right? I feel like there's still a reason for the average player that doesn't have millions of rubles. There's still a lot of wants in the early wipe for players, like upgrading the hideout and actually gearing up your character and blah blah blah. And so it's like, well, am I going to allocate some of those resources to better ammo or use the stuff that I have on the traders myself? And how do I actually path through to get to those ammos through the quest? I feel like there's still choice there. It just opens it out more. So if you do want to go full on, mid game, you can, but you have to spend the money on it, right? Like, I don't know how many. I would say I would imagine a minority of mid game or early to mid game players running 5.56 are running full mags of 5.6A1. Maybe they top load a few bullets, but I can't imagine loads of people are taking full mags of it because as you say, I'm a lot more efficient and also have more money. But then the average player doesn't have millions, so it's I still hear people saying oh, I'm the most broke I've ever been this wipe, and it's well, are they going to spend 30k per mag on ammo? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know. Need a Ledex for private clinic? Yep, I do too. I haven't had my Ledi yet. What was I doing here? I'm literally just hunting players, aren't I? I wonder where's best to go. Where do people path on Interchange these days? What's the sort of, the thing? Apparently Ultramed. I actually got an Ultramed key. I think I sold it. Middle of them all. Yeah, I know, but... Maybe we just go this. Maybe we'll just go straight in. Usually I quite like going into somewhere like Idea Office and stuff like that first. But given that we're already in the middle. Yo. Try and get ourselves in a good position. Trying to get up on here. See whether you actually could. You probably can if you're not just platformally challenged, let me. See, there's some kind of weird lighting bug. I don't know what it is exactly. Oh, apparently they were in Idea Office. This is always the danger with these kill quests. I'm feeling like very slightly aimless. I guess we go loot stuff and then have a little think. I've like gone to Grumpy only at the end of raids, and I'm yet to see Grumpy not be open. I know. We're gonna do the old we make them all feel alive, baby. My promo is up, so I'll head over to Twitch to sort you out. I'm headcanon indeed. Awesome. Awesome. It did jam, yeah. Trust me, go under idea and you will find them.
Gold, please. And
Ayo. I didn't kill that person. Who's this snipey boy? Yes, appreciated. Thank you so much. And Cannon / JD. Thank you, thank you. Now there's more fights down here. Can't tell what's going on. Did I see somebody's leg there? Are these like upstairs or what? Like a... Class 2 mouse, Class 2 shield doubles up better than just one layer. With Class 2 on the face, I wouldn't worry about it. Hardly makes a difference. Is what I would say. It's like a handful of rounds in like 25 pen it might make a difference for like FMJ or something, but I'm not the best. Oh, that was a player. fix this. The damn desk chaos. I was trying to make some noise. So there's people over that side. Let's just
Gold, please.
refill this and we can get over there. Kenny, thank you for the prime. Oh, I should probably see that, shouldn't I? Love if they fixed audio interchange because it's horrible. The thing is, these things, they're getting better. They're slowly getting better. I'm amazed that guy just like rushed me with a bolty. Oh, I did that.
Ты куда пошел?
Where was my man? He was here, right? It was this guy. BVL man. What's that, Evan? Okay. Oh wait, that's M62. Huh. Okay, so there was somebody over here before. Where they are now is anyone's guess. Apparently they're still in there. What's the best way to get down? Outside of just running down here. Maybe I just went down here. I think I'm gonna come through this, not through the shop, but through the alleyway. This one. I don't know where these people are, but nades going off like in the actual bit here. I wonder if there's anywhere we could like set up. I got the bipod. Oh. There was a nade here. Let's not get too distracted. It kind of sounds like an MCX. Although these people are probably on their way out, aren't they? Trying to hear for if there's any like scav shouts or anything like that. Signify where they might have gone. Don't really know. BVL kind of heavy for 120k. I mean, as long as it's not negatively affecting my actual like movement / stamina, then I'm not really that bothered. Oh, are they outside? Alright, so fight at power. Something like that, anyway. What's going on here? Come around further. They must be in power right now. I mean, they might be doing Grumpy's Key. They might be. Who's shooting at who? Oops. I've actually recently changed my in-game sense. So I accidentally had it in arena at 0.3. That's a lot of hits. No kills, though, I don't think, on those guys. Probably would have won with... Maybe they had Grumpy level 6 armor or something. Head throat. I only got that one guy in the middle. That's sad. And both must be hurting. 561. Holy Ubisoft sponge. Yeah, I think like the other guy was also really hurting. I think I hit him like 4 times too. All streamers, GG. M80. I'm using M80. But yeah, against class 5, like you will not win immediately, right? You need, it's like 4 shots to the chest. Been here 5 seconds. Hey, no worries. It's alright, we got 1 kill, I don't mind. Like, we've got to slowly get chumming done. I think, if that would have been a really nice way to finish it off, but, alas, not to be. But yeah, we've got 2 more kills to do on Interchange. Let's see, what time is it now on Interchange? 7? Oh, we could actually run, we could run another one and try and do it. Right, well, we're going to go, should we go back to the G36? Maybe, but I think we're going to do, I think we're going to run it, like, a bit closer. I'm going to just run this build to see what happens. Let's try it. So, we may as well... Well, should I carry on using these armors? Almost seems kind of... I've got loads of these class 5 front plate things. I mean, I'm dying to headshots, so... Actually, I guess these ones I could just sell. We'll use these for the time being. This is quite a light kit as well, so we'll just do this. Do it like this. Go away, get out of my secure container. Yeah, silly thing. Yeah, a lot of high level people. But that's good, that's fun. I don't mind, that's okay. Right, we're gonna, yeah, I just want to like kind of go and get in before I end up running out of time, because you have to do this at a certain time, and that's the biggest drawback with chumming. And I hate playing at night. Right, we're going to use the other bag now. The other bit. Where's the other big one that I had in my stash? This one here. I keep getting them in the moonshine, and I just like don't want to use them. Right. I've got a thing on the side. I do. Okay. This should be fine. Let's just run it. Let's just go. I'm underweight as well. Interchange. Early morning. I might have to just get a SJ6, but we'll be okay, I'm sure. Feels like late wipe now already. It's just a lot of people at class 5 armor. Is Interchange the easiest for Insomnia? Probably, because you don't really have to do much. In terms of like night vision or whatever, you can just like play raids. Is it true that biceps still block bullets? Yes and no. You can pen through and hit the stuff behind if you're using like over 20 pen, but there's damage reduction and stuff, so it makes it like it kind of is true, yeah. Favorite rifle at G36? Nice. G36 was certainly better gun to handle than the G3. Change Golden Star 1 out of 10? Oh no, never mind. People are also doing chumming there. Then sure, got Insomnia done on customs, that's right. Just go where you feel there's action. Basically, yeah. Just hit 2,400 SP6. Crazy. Last fight, before they removed Find and Raid fully, I had so many Attack 2 backpacks stacked from non-raid pro kill barters. I had the same problem, I didn't want to use them because they had bad stats. Do you know the amount of damage reduced by penning arms if the percentage depends on the bullet's pen? Yeah, it does. I did a video about it a while ago. Like recent enough that it hasn't changed since, I don't think. I can't remember exactly, but it was like high pen stuff just goes through anyway. I'd need to review it actually to find out. It wasn't like it didn't actually ultimately end up making that much difference, but like people will sponge a lot more damage. The Nikita interview was a bit disappointing. He wants a more survival style, but apparently just cannot figure out how to keep the gap to the Chads smaller. Kind of, yeah. I think he's going to do it with prestige. So people are going to finish the game, and then they're going to like add challenges onto their account and then start again. I think that's probably the healthy way of doing it. Not going to hit Grumpy's room right away. I wonder if it, like, I wonder if it makes sense to like... probably not. I was going to say, does it make sense to just like stay for a bit? Actually, I'm going to turn my my textures down to medium again, I think. You see the Unity 6 showcase video? No, I haven't. I wonder what Tarkov will be like on release. I think it'll be similar to how it is now, but just with the story mode and stuff, like the storyline quests and whatnot. There's another scav down the far end, I think. I think it was, anyway. Anything good in there? RAM and stuff? I do need CPUs, but I can't be bothered to loop them. Someone's actually already gone over there. And someone actually is at the Grumpy room. Take 2. I'm like just unable to make the bipods work, honestly. Like they like, as in not work necessarily, but like be in a situation where you can actually like get a kill. You're like just so static with them. Okay. Presumably he's going in the room. I guess importantly is the car up. That's kind of the question. Is this a bit risky? Car is up. I need to repack, really. Politics a very campy playstyle. I feel like that might be the case, yeah. Like, I tend to move around sneakily quite often. Can't leave the car if I can. I think this player's still here, personally. I'm just gonna have to be bold. Wait, hold on. I pressed on the door assuming that he was, Is that player? That was funny. It was a player. So I pressed on the door assuming that he'd already gone in there. Because it sounded like he was on the back of the room. And he was actually outside of the building. Because there's no occlusion on this. He's level 2. Interesting. Very interesting. Thought it was a glitch? Yeah, me too. Oh, baby, it's a gazelle. They're worth 1,000,000 rubles. OTV. OTV kind of sucks. Level 2? Yeah. I know, I'm a terrible person. Down here. Big gack. Big gack energy. Big box of sauce. A spear. Box OBS. Anything else in here? What's it got in it? It's almost always FMJ, this stuff. Sig FMJ. Full? No, full. Oh, the low ergo on that thing. Not ideal. Okay, and then a bit of BS. So what's good? What's good? What are we gonna do here? Because I can fraud this in theory. This can only take 5 front. The one that can take 6 is actually this thing. Bizarrely. Is there a keycard one? People say there's one in there and like between the two things, but like I've not seen it. I've not seen it myself. I guess we could just, yeah, we could just leave. That's possible. Let's see if there are any computers. But it don't really matter. It don't matter. I think we might be after the time now. Maybe, maybe not, I'm not sure. I got a bunch of stuff anyway, so. And class 6 Pilates. So we'll just do that. Hey, that's cool. Wait, have I got a bipod on this gun? Or is this just a regular mount? I didn't think I put one on this. Corsa, hey! I didn't realise you could mount on top of stuff that, like this, but... Never found the spear to be good. I mean, with SIG Hybrid, it's really good, in my opinion. Fast fire rate, but fires, like, basically equivalent to VP or something. Can you buy Grumpy? You can from Ref. So you have to play Arena. You have to basically do it daily or weekly where you get a Lega medal. That's how you do it. I was in a Teams meeting for the past hour. How was the G28? We got to a fight with 2 players, shot them about 4 times each, and then died. I'm not very good with semi-auto guns, though. So I wouldn't say that's necessarily on the gun. It's probably on me. I don't really like semi-auto. I much prefer playing full auto. Is that a bush moving around you? It's me. The bush is me. It's the tree to my left while you stood by that box. And it just rustles constantly. It's very annoying. Context from 30 minutes ago. People may be top loading with 5.6A1 instead of loading full mags. But 5.6A1 is Peacekeeper 4 bullets. So until you get to level traders progression, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yes, like, this is the thing. I'm like, this is why I'm kind of like yes and no about it. Because I'm like, yes, you're right. Insofar as progression per se. But progression also means like buying something at a lower price. I know that that's not really, you know, I actually can't be bothered with this. We're just going to sell these to the trader. I know, like, it's sort of there. Depends on like how hardcore you want to go with progression. Like, does progression have to be ability to purchase in any type? Or can it just be like a discount? Because that's kind of what it is now. I guess the real question is the experience, is the experience that it detracts from worth the experience that for other people, what the experience is like, you know, good for? I don't know on balance what is the greater good. Look at these gazelles, baby! Look at that. Got 2 Lego 400 GP coins within about 4 hours of playing. I don't think it's possible to get 400 GP. I guess maybe. It depends on your level, actually, I think. Because the weeklies give a lot of GPs, don't they? Because I was going to say, like, dailies only give you, like, 30 to 50. But yeah, the weeklies, sure. They do give you a lot, actually. Right. Let's do a quick tidy up. Got 1 more kill to get now. Let's just move some of these things down into this reslotter. Like so. And I might even move this case across. Eventually they're going to end up at the bottom, but not yet. The rest of this is becoming a bit of a mess. I found a weapon repair kit. I must have been given that in one of my Gav case / moonshine / cultist circle / something of that nature. Right, SVD. I don't care about this. Are any of these things good to sell? Attack maybe, and this, and then this. Don't really care for the M700 too much. I'll be relieved once chumming is done, because that's the biggest pain in the ass for this whole, you know, this whole quest line, I think. These suppressors are so cheap. These are, as long as you got high ergo, these ones are actually alright. But you need high ergo to start with, is the catch. Right, that's just some random M4. I'll junk these into here while we're around and about. Okay, probably should throw some ammo also into bags, but I'm not going to bother. Let's sell this. Let's go to mechanic and get rid of this guy. It's just a stock 104. Yeah, I might actually keep that because I might end up using it. Most of this guy's like semi-Gucci MP5. I like how much stuff there is on it. It's fun. I'll get rid of the rest of him. Okay. Item not found. I like you last wipe, not getting him again, just doing Kappa. The Light Island is loot god. I don't bother doing the island, I just like getting to him. And this time I might do some of the quests. Oh yeah, and I have the spear too. So the spear, I have like 2 spears now, I think. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And I'm just keeping them like this, basically. When I do start using them. Which is not yet. Well, actually, I guess the issue is, the problem now is that, like, I can't get the ammo. So I can't get Sig Hybrid. So even though the spear's banned, ammo is also just, like, impossible to find now. Tricky. Makes it a bit tricky. Senate. What's that one? I think it's for an SVD. So what was this guy then? One of these. Skeletonized. That's the gunsmith part, but gunsmith parts are also a lot cheaper this wipe. It's Troy thing. I'm gonna try and get rid of a few of these parts. Does anybody even use the TX? I can't remember the last time I even looked it up. Whoa. Why are people pricing these so high? I guess it's a barter, but how much is the barter? What, 3 chainlets and a vase? Well, chainlets are going for loads of money. That's really funny. Well, people are literally buying it at this price. Whatever. I guess we'll put it up then. One to watch out for. I'm just gonna sell this, see how much it goes for. Although I've got like all sorts of stuff on it. It might go for a bit more. 89k, yeah. A gazelle's the most expensive item in the game at the moment, besides bleed folders. There might be. I'm trying to think of what else is. No, there's cases though. There's still cases. What are they part of? Are they gear? Yeah, storage containers. So these things are still, yeah, you can still buy like, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. You can still buy like weapons cases and stuff though. Where is it? You can't buy these, but you can buy a normal one, I think. Here we go. Yeah, so I think this is maybe one of the most expensive items. But it's got to be like, what, this, and then a gazelle, and then a GPU, maybe? Don't know. Just saw you could buy hybrid after completing trouble in the big city. Yeah, but that's the quest. You get the spear itself. So then it makes it like a moot point picking them up. I feel like that's maybe a bit of a waste of potential. I feel like the spear ammo should be like high level. The issue should be that the bottleneck should be the spear. If that makes sense. I don't feel like it should be either the spear or the ammo. Like you have to kind of pick one. If you do both, then it kind of makes having the spear like in raid like this kind of pointless. If you get me. Like I can find the spear, but I don't actually care about finding the spear. Right, what time is it now? Yeah, so just after 10. We'll go and do some other bits then. So we'll go and do Mr. Peacekeeper's next Cargo X, I think. This one, Cargo X3. And I'm gonna try and remember to bring paracord this time. How much are these? Okay, expensive-ish, but not too bad. Oh, we're just going to whiz in and get this done, if we can. Right, Shoreline. Back to Shoreline. Whee. Playing a lot of scav raids, just getting wet from using car exits. Mainly car exits. I do play some run-through scav runs as well, but... Items kits also run 2 mil? Ah, true. How close are you to Lightkeeper? I'm still doing the prerequisites right now. Yeah, keycards are pretty cheap now. I think like red and green and blue are still probably like a couple of mil, but the factory one goes for 3 to 9 mil. I didn't even know you could buy it. Right, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. I was just thinking about this interesting thing about how, because Arena exists now, there's like almost a skill gap between, or potential skill gap between like new players or standard account players and people who've got Arena, because you get to practice PvP, right, and you have to pay for it. Kind of like weird. Pay to practice. Like I imagine like they must have had a massive tick up in players on Arena since they linked the dailies. They must have. It must have been huge. The amount of people who started playing just to complete dailies now that the link is in place. It's got to be, right? It's got to be loads of people. They must have seen like a 10x number of people playing Arena. It must be. I'm a network provider and looking for CFDM. Yep. I know I'm running Lighthouse. Yeah, I've found 2 CFDM. You need 5 in total. Because you need 4 for the one quest and then 1 for the other. So I need another 3. So I'm going to be back on Lighthouse just gunning for chalet fights at some point. It's like if CS Deathmatch was pay as you go. Also, the game's way more enjoyable. True, but I actually think that it's got more to do with the link. I think people would have done it even if it sucked. If it gave you XP. People do anything for free XP. But making it good is also obviously like, the preset system is amazing now. How meaningful progression is dependent on effort versus reward. So discounts matter, but only if they're worth the work. So yes, I could level up, get my ammo for 30% cheaper, but I could also just keep popping to mechanic, reselling his barters for 300 to 500k profit per reset. But that's, again, that kind of comes back to your point, saying like you're probably more efficient than the average player too. Like, I'm not reselling his barters. I didn't really even think about that. Like, I haven't done that this wipe, and the average player's probably not doing that either. I don't know. It depends on what kind of player you are. I think, like, I don't really feel like now I have a good enough handle on, like, what the total, like, pie chart mix of the player base is between new people, old players, like, people who've played for 9 wipes, people who've played for 2 wipes. I actually just don't really know now. And it's because, like, and so depending on, like, how they should change it kind of depends on that almost. I found Blastgang the main reason I play Arena. Interesting. I've only just started getting into Blastgang. Most streamers hate Arena Link because they aren't outgearing everyone. I think that's I feel like that's a straw man type argument. I don't know. Like, I don't think there's. Are there any streamers that really like have that opinion? Like that hate the link? I don't know if anybody really does hate the link. Do they? Do people really hate the link? That would be surprising to me if people like hate the link between Arena and the base game. Three quests worth of XP for 10-minute match is pretty ridiculous. I mean, they said they're going to tone it down. It is. I mean, it was pretty obvious that it was, a little bit high. I think that Arena can be faster, though, in some ways. Like, I kind of don't mind that. So I just need to go... This is wet job 3. So is this the one under the wall, under the floor? I have to go into the basement and, like, look at some thing in a wall. I think it's that one. Oh my god. Someone took their chance. You only get one shot. Don't miss your chance to blow it. Do you know where to find the Tarkov beef? Ground Zero. Look on Ground Zero. There's loads on Ground Zero. Dailies took more than a match. I think there's no problem. I'm not sure where the threshold is to where I stop bothering. Suicide silence reference? I don't even know what that is. It was more 8 Mile. Don't you nade me. You cheeky man. I was going to go in that way and actually change my mind. I think Arena's like good in some ways early, like in terms of meta. But like later on, you can do like multiple quests at once and get like faster progression than in Arena. Shoot! No, Hebo! My gun wasn't firing. I think I must have caught it, like, at the end of an animation or something. Oi, oi, oi! What a gunfight. Okay, I'm gonna heal up. God, you know what? I'm gonna pack a mag first. God. I've run out of bullets. Not like this! Not like this. Can I get in here? I can. I'm gonna stand in here. It's now 1,000 scavs. I need more ammo. I'm completely out of ammo. I have a drink and stuff. I can heal my stomach in a minute. I've got SJ12 stim, so I'm okay on that. I get to 15 and then reload another mag. I think there's a scav right outside, but I think that's okay. Grab the guy who killed that has ammo. I think he's on the floor outside. And I don't want him to take his stuff. Right, let's get this CMS done on the stomach now. Screaming not like this. Yep, that's result. Yep. God damn. The waves of scavs, I know! Once I got my stomach back, we'll be alright. We'll be in a stable position then. Be alright. Do you like the scav wave behavior? I actually... I like the way scavs are. Not sure if I like the waves mechanic per se. But it's alright. I don't know. I think it's better than what we've had before. At least you can, like, fight loads of them, and it does make it quite intense. I do quite like that. Yeah, you never normally find them when you want them, do you? Maybe a little too much. Right. Oh, boy. Okay. So where was this dude? He has... Oh, look. I love me. Like, light is bleeding through stuff. Where's this scav? It wasn't a scav. It wasn't a scav. Oh, I should have gone to the basement. Why didn't I just go and do my quest? I should have just gone and done my quest. This was such a fun fight, though, that first one. Oh, yeah, 760 VP. That will get you. Find out if they get every scav or none at all. That's kind of how it goes, yeah. Sinking the steps didn't sound like a scav. Looks like players spawn on death bodies as well, yeah. Oh well. Just have to get in there again. That was fun with the G36 though. I quite like, I do really like the G36. I do. Maybe we should change it up though for something else. Maybe we should try the... Because what is CBJ's... I'm trying to find, like, basically we've got to think, like, what is the best ammo that you can actually buy? Flea or Trader. CBJ is definitely one of them. It's certainly one of them. What is so... The inventory's being super laggy. Stop it. Stop it. I've already bought the max on that. FMJSX. Pretty good. 40 pen. Pretty good. CVJ is slightly better, 42, but maybe I'll keep this because I'm gonna do this quest soon. So maybe I'll just keep this gun to do that. Either that or we run in there with a shotty, with flechette now or something. Nah. Need a lot of ammo for the fire rate? Yeah. Yeah, you do. And also, yeah, 40s is the max you can get, isn't it? I guess that's... I'm going to use 40s probably for this thing. $58k? That's pretty cheap for what it is. We don't need to do anything too crazy here. I didn't check my armor before. I didn't see exactly how broken it was. What would I normally put on? So this is like 63, 69. So if we... usually I would go for something like this. We'll go with the low recoil one just for now. Yeah, 64. That's not too bad. Yeah, actually, maybe it's worth just doing this. 66. 65. 60, 65 versus... What was the one I had on before? Yeah, this is probably a good balance. Or maybe that. Maybe that's okay. I'll put that on in a minute. That'll do, I think. I wonder if I have one of those. I'll check in a second. So let's grab a 4T as well. With the CPC becoming so easily available, it does make the 40s quite nice to use. Definitely. Be a roleplay one or use one of these? Well, these things. They're not very good is the issue. Like, the equivalent one is like less ergo, and then this one is like just 1 ergo for 1 recoil, and then this one's like loads of ergo, but you lose recoil for that too. It just kind of sucks. I have to use the rail. Now, CBJ is gone off the Flea, but you can buy it from the trader if you're that level. It's because it used a mag I already had. That on. Oh no, not that one. They're expensive. I'll sell those. And then we'll do CPC. Buy another one of those. Let's go modding. Got here. So we've got. Let's just do Delta Point and then take a little mini Stanag. Again, that was like 5.6 for the G36, I think. So we've got M62. And we've got CBJ. So CBJ's the real boy. That's the one that we really want to have. So we'll do a full mag of that. And then we'll just start to pad this out. Just so we don't run out of CBJ. Because yeah, you don't get that much. For reset. You have to be like quite consistently trying to buy it all the time. This one I think you have to buy on the Flea, so it's like kind of expensive. It's good though, it's like 5.6 they won this. Right. This is alright. We'll just grab any old bag. That'll do. If the link wasn't there, would you ever play Arena? I would say occasionally. Just for skill. Just for like skills. Play Last Hero. I was doing that previously. But, I mean, the link really does make a massive difference to my incentive to play. You gave 9 Gigabeef? Yes, Automatics. Yes, that was me. GG. I killed the guy downstairs, and then I didn't realize you were PMC. Apparently, everyone in chat realized, but I didn't. GG's, Automatics. Sorry for ratting you. I thought I heard you guys in there, so I played like a bitch. It's all good. It's all fine. CBJ greater than M62? Yeah. This thing is 43 pen, 58 damage. M62 for Blackout is 36 and 54. So this is more damage and more pen. It's just better. It's just better overall. But it's only on the traders, so... What did I use here? Oh, I used Augustin, didn't I? I need another CMS. This is kind of the issue. Like, it's one of the annoying things about going to places where there's like a Red Rebel extract, because you just end up like eating a billion CMSs. Like, not that it matters that much, but I am just going to buy a little bit more anyway of this, just so I can top it up to full. All right. Do need some water. Maybe I might top up my sugar. We'll just have to, when we get into raid, I'll just like drink most of this. Okay. Let's try and do this shoreline thing. So I just got to go under the just got to go under the west wing. Shouldn't be that hard. Make a preset with SFMP bag full of meds. Yeah, I probably should. GG's, have a nice day. See you, man. Like, Arena rewards you by boosting your account in another game. That's not necessarily bad in and of itself. That isn't necessarily problematic. I've attempted to do Cheetahborn using a Uzi Pro as a backup. It's so nice, but I keep ending up pushing and getting kills with it instead of my Gorn stay. Sometimes you just have to, like, not take it. Arena was made to complement EFT though. So I don't think they've like, I don't know. It was always meant to be kind of part of the universe. Will shamelessly repeat myself. I'll be missing all the evening streams from now on. I'm saved by my college classes. Does this count as evening? This is afternoon for me. I guess you're... What's your time zone? You want 1 hour extra? Two hours ahead. Oh, so it's like, yeah, just, it's like 6:10 for you. Okay. I guess it is evening. Because I start at 1, I don't consider it evening. But I guess it starts at 3 for you. Classes start right as you go live? Yeah. Sucks to be me. We miss out on the spin face. Just finished level 42 on PvE All Traders Max after 9 days and 117 hours. Nice one. Yeah, I mean, Nikita said they're not going to take it free to play. They're going to do more of these free weekends. They said they had lots of people coming in and like trying it out. I can't remember, like, where did he say that in the thing? He said there was like, what, like 1,000 people registering every hour or something to try the game on the free to play weekend? I don't know. Like, yeah, they need Arena to be profitable, really, just from a business perspective. But I do like, honestly, like, I do like the way... Like, I've never been in a you know, downer on Arena. I've always thought it would be great for people to be able to train their skills, you know, go and, like, get used to Tarkov gunfights without having to just hit your head against a brick wall over and over and over. Again, it's similar to the issue with... This is the problem, though. There's that hurdle of, like, oh, I want to get into the game, but do I want to spend even more money on the side game as well? It's, like... difficult. EFT's like very expensive now. I came to that realization not last week, but the week before on the podcast. Oh, so far away. But yeah, so it's like our new players actually going to be playing Arena. So then is the skill level in Arena even higher than it would have been before without Arena? Because the people who are playing Arena are people who've got EOD and have been playing for 5 years or whatever. So anyone new to the game is just going to get destroyed and they can't get better because they don't have Arena either. But they don't want to get Arena because they're not necessarily having fun in the base game. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. But I've always liked the idea of Arena, you know? As a dad and family guy, it's difficult sometimes to get the time in, you know? I like dedicate the time out for stream like regular work. But in the evening and stuff, like, I could just be called whenever. It makes it hard for me to play Tarkov in the evening, like, properly. Unless I have to be, like, you know, put my wife on kid duty or whatever to actually make it work. So it's not easy. It's not easy. Whereas Arena, you can just be, like, in last hero. And even if you just have to leave a last hero game, like, partway through, like, kind of whatevs. And now that the link's there, it's like, oh, cool. I can just get some XP, just play a game or two. I kind of use it to motivate myself. I actually would play more, I think, but I kind of end up using it to motivate myself through basically being like, oh, I'm going to load up a game of last year, and I'm like, no, I should. If I'm going to do that, I should probably actually just make something for YouTube and work more on my content rather than like playing Last Hero. That's not going to do anything for me. Because I'm also going to be playing it like, you know, probably solo as well, just like dip in if like none of my IRL guys are playing anything online. Right, okay. I'm really not paying attention to the map at all. There's not been any shots or anything there, so... Last time I passed this way, I got shot from over here. I'll actually be watching the screen, rather than just, like, thinking. Now, last time was kind of, like... I'd kind of forgotten. I don't normally path that way into Resort. And I'd kind of forgotten how long that road is before you get to the middle, which is why we ended up in that fight. Oh, the battle pass. There's no way they're going to make the battle pass free. No chance. I'll certainly pay for that. I make that paper. I am on full auto. I've checked it like 60 times. You can leave that zero whenever, don't worry. Well, what is it going to penalise you with? Or you could just like stand there, right? Just leave the game running. Like it doesn't matter. You'll just be there getting headshot. Like it doesn't matter, right? That's my point. It doesn't matter. Battle passes are horrible for games. Depends on your point of view. I actually personally don't really like battle passes, but all of my friends love them. So it's a little bit like saying, you know, making a strategy game is just awful. Oh, they're so boring. So like no one should ever make one. It's like, well, some people like them though. Same thing goes for battle pass. Tons of people buy them, so there must be a reason why people, you know, people aren't buying them because they suck and they hate them. Your quests don't finish if you leave mid-game. Yeah, I meant just like leave it running or whatever, not just like force quit. Like there's no need to force quit it, is there? That's what we needed to do. That's all we needed to do, in fact. I do need to survive, I think. Guess we just go back out the way we came. Pretty boring. This is why people don't like the Shoreline quest, though. Because they all have survive as their, like, requirement. So much for frickin' PvJ. I guess he was wearing... I did hit a class 6 plate. I will become him. He was kind of looking all around and looking over here. He actually thought I shot in the wrong place. Wow. Well. I know there was a stash there. I can't be bothered though. We're already kind of at the point in the wipe where it's just like, why loot? Especially stashes. Don't need that many items anymore fighting raid. Like some specific ones, but the chance of them being in stash is very low, so it's like not really much point. Oh. Wait, why am I on pain? Oh yeah. So this. Good point. Oh, I should have the paracord one. Ah, the paracord one. I'm going the wrong way. Well, I'm halfway here now. I'm halfway there. There's no point me going to the paracord one. I'm more likely to get shot and die if I get that paracord one. Not the entire trader reset of 5681. We'll see when we get back, hopefully. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, oh, I best intentions. By the time I'm like I'm going to go and use this thing, and I'm going to use it at the start of the raid, yeah, for sure. And then I get talking about some random mechanic or some element of the game or whatever, and then I get in, and I'm like, right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we were going to resort. And it's like, okay, I've already forgotten what I said I was going to do a second ago. Constantly dying today? Jomo, no. I had a day like that the other day. It was on streets, and it was so painful. It's so painful, man. It sucks when you end up in a situation like that, where you just, like, feel like you just can't stay alive. And you just don't extract, and you're just like... I mean, usually it's the great cleansing fire of your stash. You think I'm hearing people? It's because I've got the different headset on. Alright, I'm going to remember what I did last time. The mistake I made last time. And ensure that I have enough stamina to jump over the ponds. AI generated meta build. I wonder if there's some content there. Monetization, I think, is fine, as long as... I mean, it remains to be seen with the Battle Pass, right? So, like, it won't affect the game if it's, like, cosmetics. So, we'll see. Would you technically class 3 soft? Yeah. It is, yeah. Make it worth running with the class 4? Not over the CPC, though. I've got, like, 5 plates with class 3 behind on the CPC. CPC itself is 3, so... Like, the Redute's also just kind of heavy, is the issue. I don't feel like there's much benefit. Like, the only difference between, like, realistically, between a Reduce and a Thor armor, like the little Thor, is the neck protection and the groin protection. Other than that, they're basically the same armor. Because of the way the hitboxes work now, which is weird. What makes gas welder better than other glasses? They look cool. They sell for a lot to the trader, and they've also got, like, an anti-flash protection in them from flashbangs and whatnot. So technically, they are kind of good. But they don't have any armor. Top level Jaeger's useless? Yes. Right, let's see what this person had. SSCME noobs. Apprenticeship in the morning and classes in the evening. I'm becoming what I mock the most, a gamer dad. The childless gamer dad. Actual stuff to do IRL. Would it be cool if they added Shoreline Hotel into Arena? Just one building or something? Maybe. SVD builds cheap this right punish 6? Not really, because the SVD is like 90k from Prapor. That's the biggest problem with the SVD. But you can make some cheap builds. I just did a whole video about the SVD, if you're interested. It's the latest Bar 1 video. Right, so what did this person have then? 56A1, 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 56A1. And the thing is, like, maybe this is not the case, right? Maybe this is not the case, but in my experience, this kind of person is usually the same... Oh, look, it's got the red buffer tube on it. This is the same kind of person that goes, like, trader... I mean, this is probably completely... I'm, like, completely making up and defaming this poor person's character here, but... There's a lot of people who run kits like this and then go like, oh, the trader reset limits just really suck. Like, they're terrible. You run one loadout and then you die and then you have no more ammo. And they're usually the same people as well when I do a video about like, oh, stack your ammo. They're just like, why are you such a weirdo? Like, don't stack stuff. The tube's worth a lot less is right. It almost made it look like it was kind of RGB, like, you know, what's the like prismatic sort of like separation. There's that, what would you call that, like weird effect where it kind of like prisms the thing, where it's like red green, it's like looks like the red green blue is like separate. I'm not sure what effect you'd call that. It kind of looks like that. Chromatic aberration, that's the one. Yeah. $61k. What do we think about this build? Is it time, my friends? Is it time? Do you think it's time? criminal build. Actually illegal. Illegal M4 found. Aesthetics-wise awful, performance-wise awful. Giga dunks on your builds. I think it might be time. Jail. Jail. Jail for this man. The build is a hate crime. I have a friend like this in PvE, but it's even worse. He brings 6 stacks of ammo in his bag because he complains about the scav spawn rates, and then he dies and has no ammo. And has a 35% survival rate. Yeah, hybrid 46 suppressor and an RK2. It's sure interesting. Like, you know what? Like, it doesn't feel that terrible. Alright, there was like no more ammo in this thing. The Ergo's actually okay. It's partly because it's empty, I think. Partly because it's empty. Where was my M4? This was like the very basic M4 that I was using. It's like they've managed to somehow create an extremely expensive version of what my build is. And mine's got a 40 round in it. This doesn't have a mag, right? So if I take the mag out of mine, they managed to create an extra. It's only 4 better on recoil, 10 worse on ergonomics, and is really, really expensive. Why follow Giga's builds for 200k rubles when you could build it yourself for 500? Right? They have a 0.5 MOA advantage. Damn! If this is 40k, it would be a heretical weapon. Jail core or jail shock? Jail shock. Jail core. Jail core. May as well shoulder a gold bar. Yeah, it must be better. It's got the tube on it though, eh? It's got the tube on it. I think this is it, my friends. I think we're into that. It's that time of the wipe. It's that time of the wipe. This is surely one. They also didn't know where I was facing. I don't want to like hate on this person anymore because I'm just, yeah. If you are watching, I'm very sorry, and we're just having fun. We're just having fun, as I'm sure you are playing the game. I don't want to come across a complete dick. Nice 6 plates here. You can't buy these now. They actually took these off the traders. So the classic side plates are like uber expensive. Cosmetic character customization is also part of the game, so paid cosmetics also make the game worse. Not to say that unacceptable, just they're also a trade-off. Maybe. I think that's... yeah, I do... Well, obviously, it clearly depends, right? Because if you put in something really stupid, then yeah. But I don't know. I think it matters like a lot less than gameplay. I just really deprioritize that personally. I've been role-playing this white build, so that make my eyes bleed. Love the M4 with the smallest barrel in the mini. Yeah, I think like this one is a 3.0... I think this is a regular barrel. Yeah, this is a 370 still. But the short barrel is fun. You just get they're so snappy. Someone find the owner of the M4. We need to have an intervention. Yes, you're under arrest. You're under arrest for crimes against. But like that, like genuinely, that ammo there's worth like 230,000 rubles. Just selling it back on the flea market. It's a lot. It's a lot. I love that I brought the paracord, then didn't even use the exit. All right, let's go and hand this into Peacekeeper before I forget to do that. And then we've got the very last one. I think the last one's on Lighthouse. Is this cargo one? This one next to like a container? Locate and mark. This one. Yeah, so we've got to do that. And then that's the last one there for... Got a fever for the Lightkeeper. Good old John B. Good old John B. Where is the... I thought I had like a load of markers. Just in my stash. I can't wait for pinning cases. Can you wait for pinning cases, friends? It's going to be awesome. Can you imagine? This would be really cool with pinning cases. I'd just be like, pin all this stuff, all the way up to here. And then bam, auto sort, and up it goes. At the top. Oh, here. Yeah. I'll put that on so I don't forget. Otherwise I will. Okay, so as a final review then, for now. So fuel is done. Broadcasts is done, I think. Which one's this one? Yeah, I've done that one. I'm pretty sure I've done that one. Tarkov is nearly done. This is done. This is done. This is done. This is done. I still need to do one more on chumming to get to Debtor. So I have to get one more kill on Interchange. Oh no, maybe 2 more kills on Interchange to get to Debtor. To then get to House Arrest. But these ones are really not that hard. You just like go into Pinewood Hotel and then go into Check 15, I think, or in that building in general. I still need to do Lost Contact, but that's going to take like 2 seconds. I need to plant 1 marker on woods, and then I need to kill guys in the office and then do forest clearing. So we're kind of close to like the first quest. Is the idea? Yep. Not with 120k for side plate. Not versus 5 versus 6, eh? Why is the black one 15? People like this one because you can't buy it on the traders, and they like the drip. The nice little like red showing through, and you also get a little bit of extra muzzle velocity and 5% accuracy. So it's technically better, but you know. One extra ergo. Is it? I thought it was the same ergo. I mean, it could have changed. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Let's do a proper comparison. Same weight. You get accuracy and durability burn. Sorry, and muzzle velocity. Then the ergo is 2 on both. Yeah, so the ergo is the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Aqua, thank you so much for the prime. How does it increase muzzle velocity? More push. More push. I built a completely red AKM with a yellow magazine last night. It was glorious. Who knew anodization had such an effect? Exactly. I mean, yeah, it has no bearing on anything, right? It's red, it makes it go faster. I was playing a bit of Space Marine again last night. It's good. It's just good fun. It really is just good fun. Okay. Friends, who are we going to go and raid today? Who are we going to raid? Best 762x39 weapon? I like the RD704 personally. On budget, I like the AK104, and I did a whole video about the AK104 because it's very, very good. I think it's very similar to the RD. It's very, very close. RD704 seems to be meta. I think people like PP ammo, probably. You know what? Let's go and raid Deadly Slob. Never raid Deadly Slob. I never normally raid big streamers. But let's raid Deadly Slob because he watched my audio video recently. And he's a good chap, isn't he? He's a good old chap. He's old Deadly. We're going to go raid Deadly Slob. Go and say a very warm welcome to him for me. Depends on what the game is, how good the free alternatives are. Yeah. I mean, this is true. I mean, yeah, Tarkov's an expensive game. It's become a very expensive game. So yeah, monetization does start to feel a little, you know, a little sometimes about it. But anyway, yes, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more MCX shenanigans. Maybe we'll try out a few more different weapons. I want to think about a few more things that are like, you know, actually good, and I can make some cool videos about things that we think are going to be decent. Until then, I will catch you later. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Bye everybody. Bye.